For the past 3 weeks, the Mists of Pandaria meta, it's been a solved game. We know the best specs, we know the best gear, we know exactly who sits on top. That all ends in the next 24 hours now. This Thursday, August 21st, 6 p.m. Eastern, the doors to Heart of Fear, they're gonna swing open, and it's gonna change everything. This isn't just a new raid, it is a complete reset of the power rankings. We're talking about gear that jumps up so massively, you could be going up 5,000 DPS from a single piece. But these are also some of the toughest bosses we've ever faced before. Today I'm going to give you a full briefing, the loot calendar, the new meta winners and losers, the simple trick to beat every single boss, and the ultimate checklist you can't afford to miss. Let's get you ready right now. So part 1, the loot calendar, when and where. We've got to talk about the timeline because it is coming at us really fast. This Thursday, August 21st, that is when Heart of Fear opens up. Then next Tuesday, August 26th, we're getting the world bosses, Galleon, Shaw of Anger, finally dropping those tier 14 tokens. Then on September 2nd, Celestial Dungeons, they're going to get a huge update, dropping the 483 item level pieces, the tier sets, the weapons, the trinkets, all the Heart of Fear loot. The floodgates of gear, they're about to open, and you gotta be ready. So part 2, the new meta, the winners, the losers. Let's be real, Mogish and Vaults, it was a nice appetizer. Heart of Fear though, it's the main course. The gear is gonna be so much stronger. We're jumping from 489 item level normal gear, all the way to 509 in heroic. Every single class can expect between a 10 to 15,000 DPS increase with all their new gear. But while everybody's winning, not everybody is going to be winning equally though. Some classes, the Arms Warriors, the Red Paladins, they're playing the long game. Those classes are really looking forward to their Shaw-touched weapons from Terrace of Endless Spring. For some other classes though, their Age of Domination really is going to get started right now. Here are the top 5 specs that are really about to rocket up the meters. At number 5, the Frost Death Knight. With their ability to dual-wield the new Scimitar of the 7 Stars weapons, which come from Heart of Fear, and also their juicy 2-piece tier set bonus. Frosty Case, they are really going to be coming online in a big way. Unholy DKs, you've been put on notice. At number 4, the Shadow Priests. Shadow Priests are really scaling machines. Now that they've got those powerful new main-hand and off-hand combos to play around with at least. All the new gear is just going to really make them stronger. At number 3, the Windwalker Monks. While other melee they're fighting over swords and axes, the Windwalkers, they're getting brand new fist weapons, alongside enhanced shamans too. At number 2, the Affliction Warlock. They were slightly disappointing, but they're about to become a powerhouse. They get a new weapon, their tier set bonus gives them a flat 10% extra damage on corruption. We're easily talking about Affliction going up 15k DPS in this phase. It's gonna be sick. Then at number 1, we've got the Frost Mages. Really, all the mage specs are going to be eating good, but Frost Mages, they are feasting. The new tier set bonus, it's basically just free damage on Ice Lance and a bunch of other abilities too, and their gear is packed with over 2,600 more haste than the Mogish and Vault set. Expect up to a 16,000 DPS increase from Frost Mages. That's huge. So Mogish and Vault, it was kind of the tutorial. Heart of Fear is the real test. A huge step up in difficulty. See, this raid, it is all about personal responsibility. One single person, one weak link messing up a mechanic is going to wipe your entire group. Listen up right now, because this is the one thing you need to know for every single boss to avoid a lot of wiping. First, Imperial Vizier Zorlok. The number 1 raid killer on this boss is those Sonic Orb waves. You gotta get yourself big wigs or the Murph and Weekar back Foji. They're gonna show you where to run. And the idea is you stand on the boss's back right leg. That way you can easily sidestep the orbs, you really never have to get out of melee range either. On Blade Lord Tyak, this fight is really all about the wind step ability. Your paladins, your healers, when he uses that ability, they need to be lightning fast with the Hand of Protection, the big target heals on the person that's getting affected. Also, if you're planning on some heroics, this is definitely a good one to start with. Definitely recommend it. Then we've got Garalon. The entire fight is a dance with the Pheromones debuff. You want to have a rotation of players that can deal with the debuff, and really this is probably the single easiest heroic in the entire instance. On Windlord Maljurak, that is really a big DPS check. Yeah, you've got to be CCing the Amber Trappers, you're burning the ads, you're kicking the Menders. Really, it's all about ad control, similar to Emperor. Then Amber Shaper Unsock. This is a real struggle, even on normal difficulty. The fight is really all about the Amber Monstrosity vehicle system. If you get turned into the Amber Monstrosity, you get a completely new action bar. If you don't know exactly what to do, you're going to wipe the raid instantly. There is, however, a browser-based minigame that completely taught me all of the mechanics for the Amber Shaper. It really took me about 45 minutes to completely master the fight, so definitely do not skip out on this homework. Finally, Grand Empress Shek'Seer, the final boss and arguably the hardest fight as well. The key to Phase 1 is managing the dissonance fields. Then in Phase 2, 2 players are going to have to coordinate to create a resin trap and trap the big ads to kill them. Then in the final phase, it is really a massive healing check, and anybody can become a walking bomb and Oppenheimer the raid. Stay calm and focus on those mechanics. So with the bosses out of the way, we've got to talk about the ultimate preparation checklist. Starting off, money is really the king. Don't even think about stepping into Heart of Fear without a large stack of gold, at least if you want to have true biz. The reason is that Heart of Fear is when the bind and equip trash drop farming is really back for good. That's right, if you want a huge biz bracer upgrade day 1, you're gonna want to have 50, 75,000 gold ready to go on the auction house. Alternatively, you could also have a crew that's willing to farm the first day for a couple hours to make a lot of money. Another prep you gotta do is prepping your bonus rolls. What I want to do with my bonus rolls is use them specifically on the tier set pieces, the gloves, the legs. You get a tier set bonus faster than everybody else, you're gonna be topping the meters immediately. The last thing you really want to do is to get your biz list ready. Knowing exactly which pieces you actually need to get from Heart of Fear is very important. The way I'm doing this is to use the Loon Best in Slot add-on. It's going to tell you with a tooltip exactly which pieces of loot are actually worth rolling on, worth buying. It's pulling from the Wowhead biz list. What's cool about Wowhead right now is they have a different biz list out for Mogashen, and for Heart of Fear, and for a final biz as well. And that's the briefing. The timeline is tight, the power creep is real, and the personal responsibility is mandatory. Heart of Fear is a massive step up in difficulty, but you now have the wait until you need to walk in there with utter confidence. Get ready, study your role, and be ready to conquer the heart of the swarm. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe before it's too late. Good luck this week, go get that loot, and I'll see you in Pandaria.
Yeah, this is just downright evil. A French streamer named Jean Parmenov, real name Raphael Gravin, has passed away in his sleep on stream after this marathon stream that he was a part of, where his friends, and I wouldn't call them friends, they are like actual demons, basically just abused him, beat him, fundamentally tortured him, made him consume dangerous things, and then he went to sleep and died in his sleep. He was 46 years old, and the exact cause of death is currently being investigated. Jean Parmenov was mainly a gamer, and then over time grew a big following and started doing like more IRL streams, and from what I can gather, more like extreme challenges. But what happened during this marathon stream where he ultimately passed away was something that he was not a full willing participant of, as evidenced by what he would say during streams, as well as a text message he sent to his mother just days before his death. He allegedly sent this to his mom shortly before he passed. "Hey mom, how are you? I'm sick of this game. It's gone way too far. I feel like I'm being held hostage by their awful concept. I'm exhausted. I want to leave, but the other guy won't let me. He's holding me hostage." The other streamers involved here are trying to claim they had nothing to do with it, and then even posted some very heartfelt messages about his passing and how much he meant to them. But if you watch any of the footage, and I don't know what I can and can't show you here because it is actually torturing this guy, and then he eventually dies, like, if you just watch that, it's very clear this isn't a man they respected. This is someone they treated like a human punching bag.
Oh, t'écoutes?
Ouais, ça va. J'ai jamais touché vraiment.
Okay, that's fucking wild. I didn't see any of the clips of this dude, but I've heard of him through Reddit. Bro.
Genre là,
Allez,
arrête, arrête, il va mourir. Arrête, ça fait, arrête.
Oui, oui.
Arrête.
Ah, il me prend, putain!
Arrête, il va mourir. Arrête, il va mourir.
I've seen a few news sources showing these clips, so I'm assuming that these are okay to show. Not that any of it is okay, it only gets worse from here. But as far as what they did to this man and the abuse that he endured, this is like the lowest level of it. Not that there's a such thing as diet torture, there's no such thing as like a tasteful amount of torture, but as far as like clips I can show you of just how awful it was, this is, I think, the limit of what I'm allowed to show. It is shocking that it went on for so long. Like, this was not just like a one-time thing, this was a recurrent gag on their streams where they bring Jean in and then they all just turn into like the toddlers from Weapons and start like ripping at him, beating him, insulting him. Like they really treat him like their prisoner, like a dog's chew toy or something. It is foul. And they have the audacity to claim that they did nothing and that they are blameless in this death. Like, oh, it was just such an unexpected tragedy that he passed away. No one could have seen it coming. I think any sensible person will look at all of the evidence that they themselves filmed on stream and be able to say with high level of confidence that they definitely had a hand in his untimely death. Two of the streamers directly involved in this have made statements where they're trying to put on this facade of grief, but I don't buy it at all. The first comes from Naruto, which is a wild name for a piece of shit like this to have. It's been a while since I've seen the show, but I don't recall Naruto ever being a huge advocate for torturing innocent people. Anyway, his statement says, "I've always dreaded writing these words. Sadly, last night, JP, Raphael Gravin, left us. My brother, my sidekick, my partner, 6 years, side by side, never letting go. I love you, my brother. We will miss you terribly. Please respect his memory and don't share the video of his final moments. For his family and for us, his second family, rest in peace." A bunch of words there, and I don't believe any of them. All of these words are once again more meaningless than mahujanize, and that's a word that I completely made up. This is hollow when you look at how they treated this guy for so long. It wasn't just the physical abuse that Jean Parmenov, Raphael Gravin, endured. It was the mental abuse. They would all, like, from what I can tell, they were even doing their best to, like, keep him from sleeping. They were, like, strangling him as well, which, of course, is physical, too. But, like, there was significantly more than just the physical stuff they were doing to him to mistreat him and abuse him and dehumanize him. It was terrible. It was truly terrible. Like, obviously, I'm not going to show any more from the stream, but do you want to know how they went to check if he was still alive? Well, when they thought something might be a bit awry, they threw a bottle at him. They just threw a bottle at his body, and then they went over and started slapping him to try and see if he'd wake up, but he was still unresponsive. So that's when it dawned on them that he had died in his sleep, on stream, right next to all of them. There is nothing that I have seen here that leads me to believe they genuinely cared about this guy. I think it's very clear Raphael Gravin very much cared about them and wanted to be their friend. And to me, it seems like they exploited that. They manipulated him into being the butt of the joke for these humiliation streams. That's what these were. They were humiliation streams that they roped Raphael Gravin into agreeing to, and it seems like they were just dangling this carrot of friendship in front of him, and like all of the attention that it was gathering, it seems like they were holding over his head like, oh man, we need you here, JP, we need to, you know, mistreat you on stream, but just know we love you, this is all part of, you know, the joke here for the audience, you know, we're all in on it, we're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you. That's what it seems like to me from everything I have seen here. And this has gone on for a really long time. It really seems like at no point did they actually respect JP or treat him like a friend. He was simply the catalyst for their humiliation streams. Because of him, they were able to get a lot more eyeballs and make a lot more money off humiliating and abusing this guy that they never actually really viewed as a friend. That's what it looks like to me. Now, all of this was broadcast on Kick, and it went on for a long time. Not only this 10-day marathon, but a lot of the other abuse that happened prior also broadcast on Kick, and at no point were they ever, like, reprimanded or shut down, according to sources. So a lot of attention is now turning towards Kick about, like, how they handle illegal shit like this. So our priority is to protect creators and ensure a safer environment on Kick. All co-streamers who participated in this live broadcast have been banned pending the ongoing investigation. So they didn't ban until after JP's death. Now, this kind of thing has happened on Twitch before. This isn't exclusive to just Kick. This has happened on YouTube streaming before as well. There was a streamer a while back on YouTube who literally murdered his girlfriend on stream. This is unfortunately something that has happened on other streaming platforms, and I understand that it can oftentimes be hard for a company to proactively get involved and stop something from happening before it happens, preventing a tragedy. You know, this isn't fucking Minority Report here with Tom Cruise able to, like, see the future or some shit. Like, they couldn't prevent it in some of those cases, but this one's a little different because a big source of their content was mistreating JP on stream. Strangling him, beating him. Like, that was a big piece of their content for a while, even before, like, all of this blew up and he passed away. Like, I feel like at some point Kick could have absolutely been alerted to that and taken action. And Kick does have a history of letting criminal activity fly unpunished for a while. There is a streamer that I have talked about numerous times who has literally fucked a prostitute on stream, on Kick, in front of a child on stream, and still was never banned for that. And that wasn't even the first time that he fucked a prostitute on stream. But that was the first time he did that while a child was literally in the room while he had sex with that prostitute. Still, never banned. Kick has been very loosey-goosey with their enforcement of their own policies, where they will let criminal activity fly for way too long. So that is something I think they really need to get under control. Kick has been growing a lot recently, and I think if it wants to continue to grow, it needs to take shit like this far more seriously. Like, before something like this happens. I feel like day one of JP being abused during this 10-day marathon, Kick could have come in and just put the kibosh on it. I'm not saying that would have saved his life or anything like that. Of course, there's no way to know. But if Kick would just be a little more mindful of trying to prevent illegal activities from being broadcast on there, it'd be really helpful, not only to the platform, but to people like JP, where if his friends weren't receiving such monetary incentive to keep humiliating and abusing him, like if they had been banned by Kick, well, maybe they would have stopped. But when they get to do an entire 10-day marathon of a bulk of the content revolving around, like, fundamentally torturing this guy, well, then it seems like they've got the green light to keep doing it, and they made a lot of money doing it too. And I already know the defense that a lot of people will use here about Kick has grown a lot, so there's a lot of buns in the oven. They can't keep track of every stream every single time. And I recognize that to a certain extent, but this was a big stream for them. Like, this is something that I think would have been on their radar in some capacity, and given Kick's history of just letting, like, really degenerate and illegal shit fly for a while, I think there's a chance they knew about this, but just were letting it ride because it was a big stream, and they don't want to be viewed as the platform that's like Weenie Hut Jr., where they'll, like, ban people willy-nilly. Which, again, I get, but when it comes to, like, torture and illegal shit, there is nothing wrong with stepping in and banning those accounts. In fact, I would argue it's very beneficial for your platform to do that, so that way the perception of Kick as a whole isn't like a lawless wasteland where criminals go to broadcast illegal shit. And it seems like the user base would like Kick to do more in cases like this. Aiden Ross made a statement where he mentioned that him and Drake are going to be covering the funeral costs for Raphael Gravin, which I think is a very nice gesture. And from what I can tell, it seems like Aiden agrees that Kick needs to do more in cases like this to stop the illegal content from being broadcast on that platform. It seems like it's something the users agree needs to have more action taken on, like stopping illegal broadcasts of crime on Kick. Now, to go back to the actual individuals involved in the abuse of Parmenov, one of the lawyers for them has come forward and said that the victim had cardiovascular problems and that the violence in the videos was acted. All of those scenes are just staged. They follow a script, he said. Actually going back to the classic, it's all just acting. A pretty interesting defense tactic here. I wonder if the text message Raphael Gravin sent to his mother agrees that it was all a script and that it was just acting. That must have been part of it. It was one hell of a script here. This is up there with some of Nolan's best scripts. This is crazy. To claim that the violence was staged and just acted. No, the fuck it was not. You can watch it yourself and see that is not the case. Like, they're trying to pull that meme of Patrick Stewart going to sleep and then saying, wasn't sleeping, just acting, and use it to try and excuse the hand that their clients may have had in the death of a 46-year-old innocent man on stream. It's, again, you can watch the clips yourself. It's pretty infuriating. It's hard to watch, but you can. And it's very clear this was not some script, and that this was not just acting. This is real terror and real abuse that this man suffered at the hands of people he thought were his friends. Now, I do know that there are a couple of clips where Raphael Gravin was playing along with it to a certain degree, where he would kind of lean into like the humiliation / abuse for the sake of like the stream. There are a couple moments of that, but it's very rare. The majority of the majority of it is them like just lashing out and like attacking him or making him do things against his will, and it's not scripted. Very clearly not scripted or fully agreed upon. So I think that is a very weak defense. I guess we'll see if the French courts agree, but I really think you can say with high confidence that this stream and these streamers did play a role in what ultimately happened to Raphael Gravin. They may not have directly killed him or anything like that, but I do think everything they put him through for such an extended period of time had a real role to play in what happened. It's sickening. This stream was hard to watch the clips from. It was brutal. Anyway, I had to talk about it a little bit. It's just so fucking crazy. That's really about it. See ya. That's it. See ya.
We are 7 episodes into the 10-episode first season of Dexter Resurrection, making it possibly the least perfect time to delve through the kills we've experienced so far. Still, my paycheck continues to clear, so let's talk about some murders. And hey, let's rank them worst to best while we're at it. You know, for funsies. First up, there's the jogger who Al kills as part of his presentation in episode 7. She's so inconsequential that I almost forgot to include her in the list. The only real important aspect to her is that she solidifies Al as a monster and someone whom Dexter definitely needs to take down. Moving on. Now, I think it's safe to say that the least memorable and perhaps worst major kill so far has to be that of Mia, aka Lady Vengeance. Part of this is just down to who dispatched her, this unnamed prison guard who's paid by Charlie to commit the deed. Like, he's got an interesting face, I guess, and the whole thing is a cute reference to certain other supposed prison unalivings that might be in the news. But it's just kinda lame, and I think most fans were pretty excited for where Mia's story might go and how she might wind up on Dexter's table. Even more interesting was where her story was definitively going. What with the whole Batista angle, something that Charlie in theory wouldn't know about, making the timing of the death pretty convenient for Dexter. I think that's the primary issue at play here. Mia's death feels like the show's writers getting Dexter out of a jam, and less like Leon Prater covering his tracks. Obviously, the latter is the actual in-universe reason for the murder, but that doesn't stop it from leaving a sour taste in my mouth. Still, the episode itself was rad and contains a kill we'll get to much later in this video, so it's definitely not all negatives. I just kinda wish we'd gotten more out of Kristen Ritter's character. Now, the next one is one I forgot about until just now, as I'm recording this video. Red's first victim, the one that we see in episode 2. He gets him with the Garrett and takes his head off. It's pretty quick, mildly gruesome, belongs right here on the list, I think. Next up, Red. This guy, dubbed the Dark Passenger, was a killer of rideshare drivers and has become Dexter's alias while he indulges in Leon Prater's little dinner parties. He's an incredibly important character, and so it kinda bums me out to put him at the bottom of Dexter's kills for this season. That being said, he's really only in this position because of how great our guy's murders have been throughout the season. When it comes to Red, the problem is that it's kind of a standard issue kill. The lead up is pretty solid. Dexter picks up Red and his guise as a year-car driver. Red uses his garrote wire to try and kill Dexter, but Dexter has already thought this one through and uses a piece of building material to cover his throat under a turtleneck. Strong start. Then Red wakes up in his own apartment, practically welded to Dexter's kill table thanks to the typically insane amount of saran wrap. Dex starts to go over the victims, as he's wont to do, but stops early because he doesn't want to give Red the satisfaction. It's here that we get our first clue about Leon Prater's whole killer invitation thing, which Dexter uncovers after stabbing Red in the heart. So yeah, Red gets a fairly typical death, albeit one that acts as a catalyst for the season's big overarching plot. It's cool to hear Dex say there's only room for one Dark Passenger, but even then, he gets much cooler things to say and do as the season progresses. Speaking of which, in 4th place we have Lowell, played by Starship Troopers' very own Neil Patrick Harris. Like Ryan Foster, he's a real scumbag, and one of those guys you can't wait to see meet his end on Dexter's kill table. As one of the killers brought together by Leon Prater, he's already got some significance to Dexter. Significance which is cranked up substantially thanks to him being the first of the group for Dexter to dispatch of, due to his impending plan regarding a potential victim. This makes Lowell a very time-sensitive target, which makes the episode pretty exciting as Dexter must race against the clock to save a life by ending another. The kill loses points partially for its highly impractical kill room. There's so much wrong with the idea of Dexter commandeering a tattoo shop in the middle of New York City, and it took me out of the episode for a moment. It was just kinda ridiculous. However, I do really love that this one features Dexter actually referring to himself as the Bay Harbor Butcher. It's an epic moment that almost had me place this entry much higher on the list. When it comes to the Gemini killer, we get a shocking twist at the end of episode 6. Well, a twist anyway. Perhaps some of you saw this coming, but it turns out that following the death of the overly self-obsessed Gareth, there were actually 2 of him. Twins. 2 David Dostmalchins for the price of 1. This twist landed in Dexter's lap just as he was boarding a helicopter for one of Praetor's mysterious private parties right before the cut to credits, leaving us wondering what the hell he was going to do with this information. He had already taken out one Gareth. What about this one? We'll get to that first kill in a moment, because this spot right here belongs to the second and final Gemini Killer death scene. Gareth number 2 doesn't do a whole heck of a lot during his brief time as the last twin standing, though there is a suggestion at one point that he may be on to Red not being who he says he is. Maybe that was a little too close for comfort for Dexter, because just a short time later he instigates Gareth number 2 into attacking him by first acknowledging that he knows the secret of the Gemini Killer, and then full-on admitting, with the sadism practically dripping from his mouth, that he killed Gareth's brother. It's a great moment from Michael C. Hall, who really gets to showcase how villainous he can be when dealing with Dexter's victims. Anyway, Dexter easily takes down the final Gareth by stabbing him in the neck with a broken glass, and even manages to hide away a blood sample before Leon and the others can make it over to the murder site. I think what keeps this murder from landing further along on my list is that it feels kinda, I don't know, convenient. Perhaps it'll all be revealed later that Praetor is onto Dexter, but right now he comes off as incredibly stupid if he can't piece together that Red is full of it. Charlie even calls out how little sense Dexter's story makes, and like, yeah, why can't Leon Praetor, who is presented as this genius billionaire, figure out that the new guy is obviously shady? This apparent act of self-defense makes it even more likely that he's up to something. So it should stand to reason that Dexter's explanation that Gareth was the one behind Lowell's disappearance would trigger some alarm bells for Praetor and his head of security. Hell, I barely understand why Gareth would do what he did within the context of Dexter's explanation. It's all very thin, even for one of Dexter's classic fibs, and it takes away from the kill, in my opinion. It also, frankly, kinda takes away from the twist from the end of the previous episode. For a minute there, it seems like this Gemini kerfuffle could be a real issue, but it seems like Dexter took care of things just fine. Again, that could change with a later reveal, but for now it just feels like the Gemini Killer was hyped up just to be an easy kill. But hey, it's still brutal and bloody and satisfies our collective need for Marvel actors to meet their gruesome demise. So, there's that. Man, I have a lot of feelings about the Gemini Killer, apparently. Woof! Then there's Ryan Foster. This guy was a real turd in the proverbial punch bowl, a serial sexual assaulter complete with a douchebag personality. He's the kind of guy whose face you'd like to smash with a toilet tank lid. And sure enough, our boy Harrison did just that, and finalized his first official kill in the process. This one ranks pretty high for me, due in large part to that aforementioned brutality. It's just a gnarly way to go, while at the same time carrying a ton of catharsis for fans of seeing sexual predators get their comeuppance. Like with Red's death, Ryan's also puts into motion one of our two parallel primary plot lines. In this case, the immediate discovery of Ryan's carefully processed body parts brings in no one's favorite character, Detective Claudette Wallace, as well as the whole Ryan Foster investigation, which just recently dovetailed with the Praetor plot thanks to Mia's arrest. Oh, and I gotta award bonus points here to the cleanup montage. It's one of the goriest moments in the franchise, and I appreciate that the show started things off that way. Now, despite my love for Foster's death, there is one kill that stood out for me above all the rest, and it's Gareth again. Gareth number 1. His isn't an exceptional murder sequence or anything, it's actually pretty standard, save for one detail. Usually, Dexter likes to play with his food a bit more, let the victim say a few last words, that sort of thing. But in this case, Dexter's had enough of Gareth's bloviating and leaves his mouth taped shut and kills him while the insufferable prick helplessly mumbles his way toward death. This leads to a classic case of hide the body, with Blessing making a surprise appearance and just barely missing the body crumpled up in the shower. But more importantly, it leads to that excellent twist at the end of the episode, a twist that would seemingly do little more than add another killer to the roster for less than 24 hours, but in the moment, one that's deeply satisfying. Anywho, that last entry is probably a little controversial, so please, let me know in the comments whose brutal death was your favorite to watch, you freaking sicko. And of course, as always, thanks for watching Screen Rant.
Will WoW players quit OSRS, or are they in for the long grind? Most of the more popular WoW streamers have just left the early game, or at the very least, they're just on the edge of the mid game. But Animzen, who are these WoW streamers you're talking about? Listen, if you don't know who these people are, they've been pulling absolutely massive amounts of players from WoW to old school RuneScape. And we've been getting hit with some of the most amazing highlights this game's ever seen.
It's been cool. He's doing the underskip the first try ever.
Oh my god, no shot. The RNG can only force soda pop.
Damn, let's go.
Then, allow me to introduce them to you.
Let's fucking go!
Big Savage. Big of 5. He finishes it off. Soda wins. Good job. Soda Poppin', aka Soda Block. The anchor strikes again. Okay.
Oh, this? Oh, thanks for asking, guys. Yeah, this is my fire cape. We actually got the cheesecake. One of the most crazy moments I've ever had.
Sir Savix!
Shit, okay.
Savix, you bitch! You're freaking sniping me! Go back!
I like how Sir Darko's highlight is him getting stream sniped in the wildy.
So WoW noob, you stream sniping loser.
Truly fit for a king.
Annie,
Why do I look angry? I already know how to cook. Yeah, I already know how to cook. Have you even seen my shrimps? Have you even seen my shrimps?
Yeah.
Okay. I know that's not all of them. I wish I could mention them all, but you know, those I believe are the most popular at the moment. And I mean, you gotta hand it to them. I'm seeing fire capes, I'm seeing fighter torsos, LMS, all these bad boys. But in the charming MMORPG of old school RuneScape, in the early game, you are introduced to a vibrant whirlwind of adventure with a vast list of quests, rapid leveling, a simple world brimming in exploration and achievements.
To put it in simple terms, essentially, we are in the honeymoon phase right now of old school RuneScape. And a lot of us WoW players coming into it is experiencing all the dopamine, the early game dopamine from the constant levels and the constant progression. But we are reaching, I can feel this on my own playthrough. You guys know I just got Fire Cape, I'm farming moons. Grinds are getting slow. I spent 5 days grinding a freaking zombie axe. It's becoming slow. So and like, will a lot of these people, like, will a lot of us WoW streamers keep doing it? I think there's gonna be a big part of us or them or whatever we say that's gonna stop, probably because it's just too grindy. Maybe the interest isn't there. Maybe the hype viewer-wise is not gonna be there anymore, and that's gonna make people more inclined to quit. But I also think there's gonna be quite a few people like that are actually gonna stick with it. I know for myself, I mean, I can only really speak for like right now, but I am still right now loving it. Right, I am excited to grind, I'm excited to farm, I'm excited for questing and everything. But a contingent or like something that I definitely had it in mind is like, okay, will I keep enjoying it when we reach like end game kind of vibes, right? I think at the moment, a massive motivator for me is the quest cape. And I feel like as long as I have a goal that I can work towards, I'll be motivated to play, and I'll be motivated to actually have fun with the game, because I am very goal oriented. Like, I need goals, and if I start running out of kind of things to work towards, I start like not having as much fun. And it also needs to be like a fun thing, right? Go for all pets. See, I don't know if I would like that. Things like that, I'm not sure if I would enjoy. Like, oh, let me just farm all the pets to farm them. I'm like, okay, like right now, dude, okay, I'm farming moons because I know I can use that gear for new stuff. And I know I'm farming rune crafting so I can use rune crafting for death runes, right? Like, I'm very goal-oriented in that, and I think that's where RuneScape is so good. I'm yapping, sorry.
But as you reach the mid-game, the pace slows and a moment of reflection sets in. Account-wide milestones loom large, offering badges of honor that mark your progress and prove your worth. And look, these mountains are no joke. There's a reason why there's a stark divide between players. And for whatever reason, all of these streamers decided to go with Iron Man.
Iron Man is so much more fun than... Okay, I haven't played a normal character, but Iron Man is just so much more fun. Also, by the way, guys, man, I can talk about this for so long, man.
I don't. Can I? No, I can't leak it. No, I can't leak. I can't leak it. But I'm gonna like soft leak it. I had like a 1-hour conversation the other night with a guy that's gonna make like a big cool video as well about some like you know, some stuff in regards to this as well. We had like a long conversation about it. It was really cool, dude. I'll let you guys know whenever that comes out, obviously.
There is a point where some players remain trapped, stalled for years, while others embrace the grind and forge ahead. And some quit their grind and remain forever.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I've been playing the game since 2004. That's the year when membership was introduced into the game. Monkey Madness had just come out. We were all shouting bank sales in the banks because this was 3 years before the Grand Exchange, and I am just now entering the end game for the first time.
Okay.
And of course, we all live different lifestyles, different things get...
Me forcing myself to go to work instead of gaming and playing RuneScape all day. It's so fucked, man. It's also so messed up how we are, as humans, so inclined. Like, okay, I don't mind killing 2,400 zombies in a video game over a course of 5 days, but I hate going to school and I hate going to work, right? Like it's so fucked. It's so messed up. But it's just like, the game is so good at making you feel rewarded for your grind.
The way, different work, different whatnot, and I've taken many breaks between then.
Yeah.
We all have our priorities, but there's a reason that this game is called the grindiest game of all time.
Yeah.
And this game has absolutely earned that title of the grind. So with that, it brings me to question, will WoW players survive the mid-game grind? Or will it...
Not all of them.
It prove way too grindy, and they'll fall off one by one.
Yeah.
Now, don't allow this simple, curious question to dissuade you in any way. And don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely loving these WoW streamers.
I think this is my favorite song in the game right now. We'll wait for it to drop, guys.
That's a good song.
Like, dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, that's a good song.
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, guys, it's coming.
Do, 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 do.
It's that amazing nostalgic dip that we all get when we're watching a new account build and progress, and especially it's nice when somebody has no idea what's going on.
Oh God! What? No!
Man, I kind of wish Soda still played, dude. I haven't seen him stream it in a while, obviously, but yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people will definitely quit. I just being honest, that's just how it is. It's because a lot of people always talk about that exodus towards Final Fantasy that happened like a few years back, where like, you know, Asmongold and Esfand, like all the big WoW streamers basically hopped on Final Fantasy. It lasted like a few months and then they all quit, right? I don't necessarily think this is like a very, like the same situation as that. I think it's a little bit of a different one, but there is definitely some similarities to it, where there's like such a big influx of people that are gonna like start playing, and obviously probably most of them will end up quitting, but I think there's also gonna be a bunch of them that stays, you know? And I think that's cool. Content creators go to the new shiny thing. Exactly. There's a lot of people like, oh well, this is where the views is now, right? So we go here, but I think a lot of people also realize that it's actually a really freaking good MMO. And that's what is really surprising about me, for myself, not about me, but like for me. That like, man, I'm surprised that like this game is fucking good. I like it.
What the?
Yeah. To be fair, Final Fantasy has a lot of upfront content, but still depends on the latest expansion for most endgame content. OSRS isn't made that. I cannot fully speak about that, Cake Jitai. From what I understand, and this is obviously from a point of view of someone that's never played Final Fantasy really more than like 10 hours, 5 hours. The MSQ in Final Fantasy, the main part of the game that people love, the main story, the story you go through with the game. Once you've done the main story quest, a lot of people lose interest unless you like just, I don't know, being in the world and like hanging out with people or raiding and stuff like that, right? But it's very WoW-like as well in that way.
6? I've never even seen a 2.
Savix right now is my all-time favorite. He just seems like a genuine and happy-go-lucky guy. I've never seen anybody charm Wooks. I've never even heard him on call with anybody else. The Mega Goat, taking everything down that Jagex can throw at him day 1 release. It's also not every day that you see Oda Block meet someone and gain instant, genuine respect for them. Off the bat. Oda Block and Foe literally argued over him.
Can I get Savix, please? I taught him.
That's funny.
Damn. No. No.
Please, bro.
And you have no idea how happy I am that you trained him up for me.
Damn it!
Oh my
God,
man.
Damn it!
By the end of the week, he's gonna be better than me at PvP.
That's funny.
Bullshit!
Pound it, dude. Hell yeah.
This is bullshit!
Oda Block last week was literally teaching this man how to LMS. I love it, man. Thank you so much, dude.
There was even a moment when he pulled Framed, Soup, and Settled all in the same call.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, they're calling me in a group call.
So on 3, all of us.
It's actually he's done some big collaborations.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so you want to go to the lobster. So once you get in there, you're like go over because they need to do most of
Yeah.
It's been so awesome seeing all these creators collab and get together.
This was a fun event too, yeah.
But we're not here to glaze these WoW streamers.
PG, thank you.
The question is, will these WoW players make it past the mid-game grind? Well, if you've played old school RuneScape and had the determination and perhaps a little bit of autism to push your account further and further to mid-game and even to late end game, then you'll completely understand what I'm talking about.
Okay, one question, guys. Am I at mid game? Like, am I getting there? I just want to know, like, cause like I feel like the grinds are getting a little bit longer, but I don't know if am I getting there? No, nearly. You're close.
What are you looking for?
Okay. I feel like the complete like cooked take. I feel like once I've farmed my moons and once I have those things, then I'm chilling, dude. I'm kind of there, dude. You're early mid game. Okay.
But for you early game birds, those of you who are just starting out, and this might include some of you WoW players, you're still sitting in the golden age. Little baby town. You're on easy street, little bro. Depending on where you are from early to mid game, maybe you've been feeling this sort of shadow creep ever forward. Something gnawing at your back, telling you that there's much, much, much more ahead. Well, hey, if you don't believe me, let me just spin you a little tale of what it's like going from the early game to the mid game. You create your character and set out to learn the basic skills of survival. A charming taste for what is to come. You're learning to chop trees, make a fire, catch fish, then shown how to cook it so you have a base knowledge of supply gathering so you have food to heal you.
Awesome.
Afterwards, you hop down a hill for some refined cooking. But what you least expected, you are sent down into the mines.
Wait, the mines? Oh shit. Damn, the grind. The grind. Shit. What is this freaking... Yeah, it's well made. It is.
The person you meet shoves you a pickaxe and hammer and commands you to get to work. The great maw of the furnace bellows, calling for hot metals.
The foundry
harmonizes with the songs of clamoring hammers and pickaxes. You heave and strike, piercing deep into the earth, clawing copper and taking tin, ripping them from their mudded coffers. You cast them into the fired embers cackling from within. Your hard work returns to you. A bar of bronze.
Nice.
Every strike demands perfection, and with every swift swing, you forge yourself a bronze dagger.
Holy!
Eager to move on, you move through the next.
And the rats.
Vanica, the combat instructor, calls your dagger shit, gives you a sword and shield, and tells you to join the rats. A merciless kill to prove your worth.
Wow.
Vanica is pleased. But how is your aim with a bow? Arms weak, but hands are sweaty. You smelly rat, I know you're not ready. Vanica no longer has use for you.
This is the craziest rendition of the tutorial ever.
The last person you talk to before entering the game is a wizard.
Yeah.
This kind of lets you know that you're a wizard too.
I'm a what?
A wizard.
Wizard of Dorks.
How to cast some cool spells on some chickens. After that, you're teleported to the mainland to start your adventure. You arrive in the great town of Lumbridge, and what's the first thing you're gonna do? Kill some goblins, maybe some cows, some chickens. And if you're really cool, maybe you start by chopping some trees. Maybe you have membership already. You're a little petty criminal. Start robbing the local population. Nice. At this point, your adventure's up to you.
Yeah.
That's what's so great about this game. You can build your account whatever way you want.
And that's where man, that is honestly my favorite bit about this game. It's you can just do whatever you want. I love it. Most other MMOs, I would say 99% of other MMOs are literally very treadmill-y. Like, you do this, you do that, you do this. Like, you kind of do whatever you want. I feel like generally with RuneScape, there is kind of some things you do along the way that most people do, but you kind of work your way there in your own way, and I think that's sick.
Build your account whatever way you want. A lot of people choose different pathways, skillers, pures, mains. You're not bound to a specific class. The choice is yours. You can.
That's sick. Let's go Firecape immediately then. Oh, wait. Well, you could if you're good enough, but you're not good enough, right? I mean, we're not all wooks. It is what it is.
Do whatever you want, which is one reason what makes the early game super easy. Whenever you do whatever you want, you gain levels rapidly. You can get from level 1 to level 30 in absolutely no time. There's plenty of quests that will instantly boost your account, giving you huge chunks of XP and instant levels.
One of my favorite things about this game is that whenever I'm doing something, I'm not just doing one thing. Okay, so I'm doing this to do that, to do this, to do that, to do... Like, you're dipping into so many areas at once, and I think that's so satisfying. Like, if you're leveling up a skill, you're not just leveling up the skill, you're also farming mats, and you're also, like, it's so good. I love it. Maybe that's like the Iron Man feel, but yeah.
Doing Trino Village alone gets you 30k attack XP. So the early game is just packed with fast leveling and wide open adventure.
Yeah.
But then we get to the mid-game crawl. Maybe you got your fighter torso.
I didn't get that.
Maybe you've done Recipe for Disaster.
Ooh.
Maybe you got your little fire cape.
Ooh.
These achievements are very awesome. But you can train combat stats all day long. Easy peasy with crabs, mage, range, melee. But when you start looking at these mid-game quests...
Wait, Dragon Slayer 2 is before Song of the Elves? Kinda. Wait, I can do this soon. Wait, I just realized that. Wait, dude, I'm ready for this soon, chat. Yo!
Wow. Starts looking a little different.
Okay.
Are you prepared for a 70 agility grind? From level 50 to 70?
I hate agility. I fucking hate it. I do not like it. I do not like agility.
70, that's about 15 hours or so.
It's not fun.
And that's just one of the skills. We've got 23 of them at the moment. With sailing on the way, there's only more and more that will need to be done. Forget about going to max. Once you hit around 60 to 70, creeping towards 80, you'll start feeling it when you're trying to reach 90 for sure. Either way, with all this being said, I do hope you guys stick around. It's been so awesome watching your guys' journeys, and yeah, I believe in you guys. You guys definitely got this.
That's super nice. I feel like, at least I can speak for myself. As long as I'm having fun and I'm enjoying the grinds, I'll keep playing. And how it's looking like right now, I'm at the very least staying till I can get, like, Quest Cape and, like, Inferno, right? Because, like, that's two big goals I would love to achieve. Like, those two things I would love to get. Like, Inferno Cape and Quest Cape. Those are two big things I would really like to get.
Can't wait to see you guys rating, pulling billion GP mega rares. So please don't let any of this discourage you. Stick through the grind, and I will see you guys in the end game.
That's cool. That's a year away. What, are you scared? Are you scared? Bro, dude, what do you mean?
Come here for a sec.
Okay.
I'm sure you understand why I brought you here.
Why?
You see, the thing is, this is usually the part of the video where the YouTuber, hello, that's me by the way,
hi,
sits you down and says something like, I've been looking at my metrics and it looks like a lot of you viewers
I'll stop.
But
I'm sobbing.
The thing is, I just posted my first video
I
about a week ago.
Really?
I only have 14 subscribers, and
No shot. Dude, this video is amazing. He tagged Savix. That's awesome.
I have no metrics. I've worked so hard trying to put everything that I can into these videos, learning every single application I could get my hands on.
This is awesome.
Losing my mind. Hundreds of hours of researching, learning, and editing to bring these videos to light.
That's awesome.
The truth is that there's not much more I can learn off the internet.
Oh.
I need you guys.
Oh.
So if you're enjoying the video,
I am.
or if I'm doing something wrong, let me know. That's really the only way I can improve. I'm going
This was a great video. I liked it.
to be reading every and any comment that I can get. Look, if you want to be an absolute beast, send this video to your friends.
I will,
to your
right now.
clanmates, to your grand.
Oh, fuck. My grandma? I'll link the video chat.
It would mean the world to me. And with all that being said,
check it out, guys.
Thank you for making it this far. And that's the end of my video. Cheers.
This is freaking awesome. Is he gonna be
If you're still here, maybe check out my other video.
We just put this on a game capture. We did to what? I see the premise. Ghost stories, urban legends. Just tales to scare the time my fan paid to film a place where people vanish without a trace. Okay, this is loud. Guys, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's kind of like, it's not lagging, but something going on with this.
Hi.
Not again. So we're just gonna walk in a straight line, I guess. No problem. But I don't know where I'm going though. Oh my god, it's louder. Chat it's louder. That's gonna blow up in our faces when we don't lower now. Your room was locked. My power switch at the inside. Lost Bear King security room. Please return if found. The heads up. Kids have been sneaking in lately. Parents supervised. Paid Mahjong parlor. The owner men's security room during daytime. Whoa, what was that like? So key.
Class is now in
Aha! Keys. What about this though? Something peculiar about this room. Okay, we're good. Just nobody do anything crazy. Basement, my next few days, I'll go there first, my base. What do you mean my base? What does it mean by that? The basement? No, I don't get it, what he said. So what did he say? $204. Okay, we can do that. Okay. Now what? 204. 204. I mean, are we on 2 right now or 1? $205? 205, yeah. Why is it getting darker here? Yeah, but I don't want to stay here though, this is awful. Huh? You see that? Wait, yeah, but I don't know what I'm looking for though. But what am I looking for though? No, this is 204. $205, 206. Oh, 204. I just don't even know. How is that in order? It's not. Place luggage. Okay. Wednesday, grand family members, blah blah, no signs of break and struggle. Don't care. Unpack. Okay. I did all that, now what? I mean, this place is fucking disgusting though. Oh, he's cleaning up. A tool, take a hammer. I mean, he's cleaning up the place. This is nice. I mean, if I was the owner of this place, I mean, I'd be thankful. Are they not gonna say thank you? This is some real hard work. Huh? Oh. That was a sticky door. Ew! fridge. You could put some stuff in there, like vegetables. So we can open these. Yeah, well, yeah. What if I smack the door with that with hammer? Very nice. Cute bed. I read the key messages. It's just that I'm reading the kick chat. They were talking about like some guy who got banned or something like that because he's talking shit. Like I see you guys when you guys get banned from Twitch chat, you go to the kick chat and then you say some dog shit. Like it's just so dumb. Like it's like 0 IQ shit. That is loud. That is loud. Dude. So now what? Let's just go explore? That mismined me a little bit. Just I wasn't supposed to be here. It's just all the flights were cooked. Guys, am I supposed to keep going now or what? I'm confused. Saw a clue in the security room. No, we did not. Oh, the hammer. Wait. Key near room 107, first floor. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Check, do I go or not? Oh, they're gambler ghosts. They're finishing their game of mahjong after death. The key was near. Okay. I don't see anything at all. Chat, where? Guys. How did I break the hammer? I mean, maybe I could use the hammer to open something that has something in it. Oh, right here, the hammer! Bang! Dude! Actually, 5 head, hold on. Let me cook on this one. A key? The key was for the right side in the security room, right? Please don't be the left side. We're good. A key for a key! That would be for room what? Down. Down to the right. Right here. Aha! Oh no, a bed is blocking the door. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna go over? Am I gonna spend 1,500 points, or am I just gonna go somewhere else? Interesting. Dude, come on. Another key, really? Dude, more keys? I mean, you're bugging. Finish filming what? Oh, this. Who's there? Can I move back it? Can I move back into this? Got the sleeping pills you asked for, doctor. 1 pill per night. Also, lull the child if she can't sleep. Don't medicate her. Interesting. Yo, I saw the comment, by the way. What am I putting no effort? How am I supposed to put more effort into this? Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, it's a video game. I'm trying to play a video game. Mom, Dad, when will you come back? The old is under my bed. Why is she in my house? Who? Okay. So I have the key now, right? Well, under the bed though. No signs. Under the bed? Last night watching TV, then I looked back and saw the old lady staring at me in the room. I was terrified, but Mom and Dad found nothing. She was there. Slept with Mom and Dad last night. I don't want to sleep in my room. Okay, interesting. How about we just get out of here? Time for now. Time to return. Is there more? Just get out of here, man. And the Mandarin, of course. Let's just go back to sleep then. Should we go to the bed? What was that? Like a balloon? Upstairs. I can go upstairs, it's fine. Huh? Even more upstairs? It shifted to the 4th floor. Sounds like a marble or a plastic ball. I don't see it. Yeah. Someone was just right there. Yeah, let's go back to bed. Maybe. Blind one, I didn't see anything. Ow, my neck hurts. Oh. Nothing here. Wait a minute, that wasn't there earlier, was it? So was it? My room is the 204. Boom! Oof, made home. Pack the camera. Too easy. That was too easy. What? What was that? I mean, clearly there was a thunder sound and some lady right there. I mean, what? What was that? Okay. Oh, it's just a rat. Oh, behind it. Wait, who locked it? Kitchen seems normal, yeah. So we're all good then. Chat, be nice, man. What is this, man? Really, chat? No way we've been in the closet, right? Oh, we can set the camera so that if the monster comes out. Marbles. Chat, I gotta get it right, chat. This game is like a nothing burger. Like, this is kind of crazy.
Look at that cash stack on the right of the screen, boys. 420,000 gold, by the way. When I told you guys we're gonna start making money on this account, I wasn't kidding, boys. We are making money. So to begin today's gaming session, let's make some money, huh? So what I've been doing, guys, is I've been going over to the staff barrel right here in Varrock, and I've been claiming my staffs on a discount every single day, and I've been going over and I've been spending some money to make some money, boys, because this account is gonna be popping off. So today we're gonna start off by doing that, getting some money. I also have a little bit of birdhouse runs, some tree runs we're gonna do and stuff like that, but I think we're gonna be farming a little bit of moons to begin today with. But regardless though, let's show you guys how to make some money here. Bing bong. And we're gonna make some freaking money, boys. We're gonna make some freaking money today. Let's go. The cool stuff about this, guys, is that we're getting a lot of crafting XP as well. So, like, not only are we leveling... Like, dude, Moons is... So, Moons is crazy, chat. We're getting freaking... Like, we're getting gold. We're getting XP. We're getting, like... It's herb lore. It's crafting. It's prayer. It's combat XP. It's loot. It's so much. It's like everything. Moons are so crazy good. Let's now... So we put them in here, and then we note them, and then we take them out like this. Bing, bing, bing. And then we do this, and then we do this. Yeah. Okay. I mean, guys, look at this shit. Every single day, we went from 420k gold to 489. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 69,000 gold every single day. That's crazy. That is actually insane. And the thing is, chat, I have 800 and I have so many water warps. This is passive income. I love it. Let's guys, let's do a little bit of all the chores, okay? So we're gonna do a little roundabout with all the chores we need to do, and then we'll get going with the stuff, okay? Hello, Goose. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am having a pretty good day, man. Yeah, I'm chilling, dude. I'm excited to do some more RuneScape stuff. I had a ton of fun yesterday playing Fable as well, and I think the Variety Sunday thing is a really cool idea for the stream going forward. So Monday to Friday, we blast RuneScape stuff, and then Sundays, we play some other games that you guys vote for, which is gonna be sick. Okay, so now we are done with our things here. Now I think we should do a little seed run. So let's go to the farming guild and see what seeds I have. Hey, ultimately, guys, 64. 60 freaking 4, dudes. Let's go. Okay. Okay, final seed here. So we are now done with the farming. This took a little while, guys. That was, yeah, pretty crazy. Bam, and then bam. Cool stuff. So, something I actually would like to do, guys, and I don't know if you guys are gonna like this. I really would like to get up to 750k money from the staffs so I can put it all into miscellanea. Because I've heard that when you put over 750k into miscellanea, it ups the value of what you get in there a lot. And I thought that could actually be really smart to do now. It's gonna take a little, like, not too long. A little bit, because I need to buy the staffs here and then hop and then buy. But I actually think it'd be really smart. You know, we just do this and then hop and then do this and hop. So, like, around, like, 800 something K, we do it like that. Right? Because that way we can get a whole ton of herbs and also construction XP from doing that. And I think that'd be a smart way of doing it. Is that a real what the fuck is that? 5 head? What is this? 6 head? That is insane. No, no, no. Okay, I don't know about that. Okay, 722 gold. But, like, the thing is, I would need a little bit more if I would really want to juice up the thingamajig, right? But, because I need 200k a day for my staffs. But, man, where do I get nature runes, actually? GOTR. Oh, everything leads you back to TOTR, man. God damn it, dude. Okay, so let's just put a little bit of my money into miscellanea now, okay? We're gonna start the miscellanea grind. Alright, this is good, boys. Let's put that in there so we can start that. You can buy them from Ali. Prince Ali, mighty is he, Ali Abakwa. Let's go here and then say collect. And then we'll check resource allocation. Like, I have no... So, I'll put... 500,000 in there. 5,000, 10,000, 500,000. All teaks, just teaks. Let me go get my approval up a little bit because it's only 91%. Finally, someone doing miscellanea? Hell yeah, dude. Have you played Oblivion and Skyrim? I actually streamed a little bit of Oblivion when they remade it. Skyrim I played many years ago. I could max it, but then I have no money. And I think it's nice having a little bit of money. I could go get nature runes and then max it and then just stick to it like that. Because I need money to buy staffs. Fuck, okay. Let's just alchemy a few more battle staffs. Let's freaking do it. So we can get nature runes. Where can we buy those? In... We can buy those in Camp to Room, you said, right? Ah, there, magic shop. Okay, so let's go buy some there. Let's just buy a buttload of magic runes and then max out the freaking miscellanea now, okay? Dude, I am getting so sidetracked today, dude. This started as like, oh, let's do a little tree run. Oh, let's do this. Oh, let's do some battle staffs. Let's do miscellanea now. Let's do... Man. Wizard. You must have completed the hand in the sand. Go to Yanila, Guzu. Go to Yanila. Guzu, go to Yanila. Yanila is where you gotta go. That's where you gotta go, Yanila. Go to Yanila. It's a hand in the sand. Okay. I mean, we could do it. We could do it. We could do it. You know what? We could do it. You know, we could do it. If it allows us to open up this shop here, maybe it's worth. Hand in the sand. Okay, let's do it, boys. Talk to Bird. Ew, what shall I do? It must certainly lose your job. Lose your job? What's wrong? Right. I work over yon sand pit and we found this hand. They were buried in the sand. You found a hand in the sand. That's nice for you. Oh. Oh, I thought... My bad. You a hand in the sand. Why haven't you told the authorities? They have no idea what one was. The captain or the guard spends near all the time drunk in your pub. Oh, the guard's captain is drunk in the pub, you say. That's not good. What will you do? Well, do you think you could help me? Start the hand in the sand quest. Okay. Sure, I'll give you a hand. Then they can have the evidence. Bird gives you a rather smelly sand-covered hand. Bird gives you a rather smelly sand-covered hand. Perhaps the smell got a couple nose of the beef for 2 seconds. Okay, so we gotta go show the hand to the guy that's covered his nose in beer. It's probably this guy. Alright, let's talk to him, boys. I need some beer. Alright, I think he's gonna want some beer. Sure. What can I get you? What's on the menu? Dragon's Bitter and Green Man's Ale. Oh, and some cheap beer. Fuck it, let's give him a cheap beer. 2 coins. Have a super day. Alright. Why is every NPC in this game an alcoholic? Sir, I have some more beer for you. You give the beer to the guard captain, who takes a large gulp.
That's just what I need. What you want to know?
I've come to report that Bird, the Sandman, found a hand in the sandpit.
Lucky for him, means he can get even more work done.
But aren't you gonna find out who it is? Who it belonged to? You hand the hand to the guard captain. He fumbles with it, drops it on his beer, fishes it out, and then hands it back.
Nope, sir, no harm done. It's probably a wizard. It's always the wizard's fault. Go ask them, just ring the bell outside the guild and talk to the first pointy-headed ninny you see.
Okay, so go ring the bell and talk to the wizard. Welcome to the Magician's Guild. Hello there, what could I do for you? Fuck. Okay, maybe upstairs the guy with the thingamajig. Wizard Atuka. Who are you? Get out of here, I don't have anything for you. You must have completed the hand in the set. Okay. Welcome to the Magic Guild store. Would you like to buy some magic supplies? And this is if the wizards in the guild in Yanile knows anything about the hand. Ah, maybe I just show them my hand. Oh yeah, wait, I just waddled in the front door. I didn't ring the doorbell. But there's no doorbells in freaking medieval times. Oh! Okay. What are you doing? Ringing that bell? Don't you think some of us has work to do? But I was told to ring the bell if I wanted some attention. Well, anyway, we're busy here. Hurry up, what do you want? You wave the hand at the wizard. Do you have all your wizards? Oh my... What do you mean? The captain asked me to see if you have any missing wizards. That's silly. Why would anyone kill a wizard? Would they? No. Maybe if you see Bird found this hand, it might belong to a wizard. Bird, no. The Sandman, who seems to have been working very long hours recently. Let's see that hand. You hand it over. Oh my! This is most definitely Clarence, my most able student. You must find out who did this. Do you have any input as to the matter at hand? Well, ask Bird about these long hours he's been working. That sounds suspicious to me. Digging things up at all hours of the day is natural. Okay. We can stupid ass quest. Alright. Don't worry, guys. I'll give them a hand. Talk to Bird. What you finding about the hand, Gooseman? I talk up quite a lot about the hand. Can you tell me about your job? Oh, sand. Lots of sand. Me boss of Sandy's hand, or Captain Brimhaven on the Isle of Karamja, and the house of sand for you. Oh, dude, this guy speaks so crazily. It's a long, hard hours, but keep me busy, you know what you say. It'll hands of Samarak's tools. So you're employed by Sandy's shop in Brimhaven. Have you changed your hours recently? Nay, see for yourself. Here's a copy of me wrote that be held at office. You can look, see if you talk to Sandy, me boss. Thanks for the Rada Bird. I'll go check out the original with Sandy in Brimhaven. Okay, so he is working in Brimhaven, obviously, and there's a lady called Sandy. Alright, so let's go there. Captain... Check the fruit. Sandy, there she is. Does she have a monkey in her house? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. There you go. Monkeys are loose, guys. There you go. Alright. Talk to Sandy. Hello, sir. Do you run the Sand Corp? Who wants to know? I'm Gooseman. I'm here investigating the possible murder of a wizard. I don't care about that. I have far too much work to do. Let the authorities take care of things like murder and stop snooping around my office. Sandy seems very keen to get you out of the office. Perhaps you should take a look around. Search his desk. You quickly sift through some of the papers on Sandy's desk and find a work rota for Bird. Sandy Sandcorp, Brimhaven Birdo. So this was his things. 6 to... What? 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. He gets 50 GP. That is robbery in broad daylight. Oh my god. Okay, Sandy's notes. Oh, it's just the same. Wait. Wait, Bird's notes he works at 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. But in Sandy's notes, he's from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's a little bit sussy. You already have the Rhoda. Perhaps you should take both Rhodas back to Bird in Yanilla. Alright, let's do it. Alright, talk to Bird. I managed to get a copy of the original Rhoda. Your hours changed a week ago. Nah, I don't remember that, but yeah, that might be it. What? Give me a hand here. I'm having a hard time understanding how you remember changing hours. It all be the wizard's fault. The magic leaks from a young magic guild that tells ya. That's why this weird scroll appeared a week ago. A scroll appeared. Can I take a look at it while you look at the Rhodas? Of course, Gooza man. Let's you be having your Rota and you beat the scroll. You be talking back to the infernal wizards. Big quick shop. Okay. I'm doing this right now. Bill. What are you doing? Oh, it's you. Oh, sorry, didn't realize. What can I do for you? I talked to Bert and found something very strange about his hours. Oh, did he kill Clarence? No, but he didn't remember changing his hours. And his Rhoda and the original that his boss Sandy had are different. Oh, and this scroll appeared when they changed. He gave it to me. I recognize that type of scroll. It's used in a mind-altering spell of some sort. Did you speak to this Sandy guy? Perhaps he has a hand in this. I took a look around this office. I don't know about a hand in it. I think he has both hands and feet in it. Even more suspicious. Here, take this magical scrying orb and get some truth serum from Betty in Port Serene. She owes me a favor. Just tell her I sent you if she complains. Then you will be equipped to ask Sandy a few questions. Oh, Clarence, I will find your murderer. You exchange the scroll for a magical scrying orb. Perhaps Savistic can give you more of a hand to the murderer. Okay, so we gotta go to Port Serene and get that thing, right? Betty. Oh, Black Betty. Bam-a-lam. Oh, Black Betty. Okay. I've come from Yanilla. The wizard said you can make a truth serum. That is true, dearie. I'll need an empty vial. I'll go find one. I'll be back. Okay. Okay, hand in the sand. That is true, dearie. Okay, have one here. That's good. Hello. You have a fantastic day too, Power J. Thanks for the 22 months. That's good. Now you need to make a rose-tinted lens. Pink dye can be made from red berries in this bottle to make red berry juice. Then add white berries. Just use that on a bullseye lens. What the fuck? I thought she was gonna make it for me. What? Okay, so red berry juice on the bottle Betty gave me. Okay. Rose-tinted lens. Okay, pink dye. Pink dye can be made from red berries in this bottle to make red berry juice. Then add white berries. So red and white berries. Okay. So, do I have some red berry? Let's check it out. Red berry. Okay, I have red berry. Do I have white berries? I have seed. Scheiße. Okay, so let's go there. Crystal. It used to be an OG farm money maker, farming that white berry spawn. Really? Okay. So what do we do here? So we take... Wait, what did it say? Pink dye can be made from red berries in this bottle to make red berry juice. Oh, one more. And add white berries. Okay, so red berry. Boop. And then white berry. Boop. Pink dye. Okay. Then add white berries. Just use that on a bullseye lens. Okay, so now we have a little bit of white berries as well, though, which is pretty sick. Okay. So, lens. That's why we need crafting for the quest. Does it matter? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, you use your dye to make a rose-tinted lens. Rose-tinted glasses. I get it. Okay, so... Talk to Betty to find out how to finish the true seller. Okay, let's go back to Betty. Hand in the sand. Oh, fuck. Can I talk again? I didn't...
Wonderful, dearie. Then you're ready to just stand in the open doorway and focus the light of the empty vial on my desk, and I'll pour the serum into it.
What does it do?
Why, it makes the person who drinks it unable to hide in the shadows of lies. The light of truth will shine.
Betty places a vial on her counter. Okay, so we do this, and we do this. As you focus the light on the vial and Betty pours the potion in, the lens heats up and shatters. After a few seconds, Betty hands you the vial of truth serum. Nice!
Now the last ingredient, something personal from the person you need to tell the truth, else it won't work.
Okay, I'll see if I can find something. What about that monkey he had in his house? Okay, so we gotta go back to Brimhaven, I guess. Okay, so now we gotta figure out something here that we can use to put it in the serum. Maybe search his desk? Nothing of interest. I can maybe pickpocket him. Oh, the quest required thieving, so it's probably pickpocketing. You rummage around Sandy's pockets, you find a small amount of sand.
Trinketed Hunter.
Sand. You felt something, but it slipped through your fingers. Sand. Okay, it must be sand. It just must be sand. Okay. Why does he have sand in his... Okay, so put the sand in the serum. Perhaps you should let Betty do that. It looks tricky. What, putting sand inside of a bottle? Sandy has sand. Okay, let's go. Why do you have sand in your pockets? I don't.
Last ingredient, not something personal from the person who seeks.
What about the sand straight from his pocket?
That's exactly dearie.
You hand the sand over to watch Betty sprinkle it in the serum. It fizzes.
Don't forget to dilute it in something like tea or coffee.
Well, he had a cup of coffee on the table, right? Yeah. Yeah, there was a cup of coffee on his table, so we're probably gonna just dip it in that. Alright, let's go put the serum in the coffee. Sandy's coffee mug. You'll need to distract Sandy before doing that. Okay. I don't have time to talk to you. Go away! There's a huge parrot about drop in the sky. The pygmy shrews have eaten the sand. A small parrot with a pink banana is... Let's do the sand.
99 Dubsy on my RS3 group Ironman 2850 total.
Yo!
Good luck with Sochi, will need a degree for it.
Hey bro, I am the degree. Course, thank you for the 3 months and congratulations on your woodcutting, man. That's awesome. What's up, Pilata? The pygmy shrews have eaten all the sand. I'm not falling for that one. Oh, fuck. He's too smart. A small parrot with a pink banana. Whoa, I must see this. You pour the serum into Sandy's coffee. Then a little while later, watch him drink it. Alright, let's talk to him. You need to activate the magical scrying orb. Activate? You rub the magical scrying orb as the wizard told you. It starts to glow, recording everything it sees and hears. Now you can talk to Sandy in Brimhaven. Now I'm going to ask you some questions, and I want you to answer truthfully. Okay. Why is Furder's Road different from the original? Because I changed it. Why doesn't Bird remember the change in the hours? Because I bribed the wizard to put a spell on him so he would believe everything I say. Ooh. Why? So that I could make him work longer without paying him more. What happened? We're going to Denmark next week, Disputes. Thank you for the 30 months. What happened to the wizard? I killed him. So that I wouldn't have to pay him and no one would know. I put his body in the next load of sand. How stupid is this guy? Like, dude, like if I were to murder someone, I wouldn't just like leave their body in a place where I work. You know, I would go somewhere far out and then maybe like, you know, chop them up and then like scatter the... I put the body in next to a load of sand. I think I have enough evidence now. You can go for now, but I think you're up for your neck in it. Sandy has told you all he knows. The magical scrying orb is full and needs to be returned to Wizard in Yanilla. Silly freaking guy, dude. Dude, it's the capitalism, boys. It's the freaking capitalism, man. Okay? It's all about freaking money, man. God damn it, dudes. Good thing that, like, in real life, all jobs treat their workers fairly and everybody gets a fair wage and we're all happy. What are you doing? Oh, it's you, so I didn't realize. What can I do for you? You hand the magical scrying orb to the wizard and watch as the recording is played back. Well, well, I think this Sandy needs a lesson. Please bring me 5 earth runes and a bucket of sand. Why? Don't question me or you'll end up like brain dead as that legless guard cap. Bro, the people of... These guys are fucked up. Why is every person just messed up here? Okay, I'll give you the 5 earth runes and a bucket of sand. They're all just messed up, dude. Bucket. Bring a bucket and a mop. Bucket and earth. Do I have sand? Bless you. I have a sandwich.
Something, nice little,
there we go. Nice.
ASMR background thing, since I'm not even watching the video, but I know what he's doing.
There we go, boys. Look what you got in your mods doing. That's a whap. Oh, guys, come on. Listen. Okay, let's go. Is he gonna turn him into like a... What is he gonna do? What kind of spell will he do with the 5 earth runes and sand? Will he turn him into a sand monster? About what you wanted. What are you gonna do? Ah, excellent. Let's have those. Watch and learn. All right, let's see. I mean, he literally killed a wizard apprentice. The wizard chants and your attention is taken to the sandpit where Bernd found the hand. My sand, my lovely sand. Something very strange happened to the sandpit. It looks like it has filled itself up. Did he turn him into sand? There, the sandpit will now magically refill. No more work for Bernd. Oh, okay. I thought that they were gonna murder Sandy. Like, not... Oh, so he made a spell so Bernd never has to work again. But is he gonna get paid then? We must find the rest of Clarence. I've sent some wizard out for some of the sandpits. Would you please check the Entrana sandpit? Okay, Entrana sandpit. They took her job?
Keep it up, Obor.
My name is not Obor, but thank you for the 2 months. Hello there. Greetings, Gooseman. How do you know my name? I like to keep ahead of things. Oh, well, I've been sent from the Wizards Guild in Yanilla. There's been an incident. Do you have any body parts? How do you know? I found the most awful thing in my sandpit. A head! Good. I need to take it back to be buried. Yeah, very strange. But if it means I get rid of the horrid thing, Mason gives you the head. A decapitated, sand-covered head. So yeah. Okay, let's go. What are you doing? Oh, it's you, sorry. You show the wizard the head. Oh, poor Clarence. I knew him, Gooseman. Thank you, we shall bury him today. I've sent word for the guards to arrest Sandy. No one will ever see him again. Hey! Alright, crafting XP, thieving XP, wizard's rune, store access, and a secret from Bernd. Oh, a secret reward from Bernd? Hey, Bernd, what kind of secret reward am I getting? Wait, hold on. Let me go talk to Bernd real fast. That was a pretty fast quest, actually. I like that. Yeah. Let's see what Bernd has to say here. No, Bernd, Mordial. Not a bird. Bernd, good news! Ah, good news be always handy. They arrested Sandy for the murder of the wizard and the sandpit now reveals itself. Me job! I've lost me job! I lost my job. Oh God, you say me for good news. Be mindful, champion, limb from limb. Don't worry, the wizards are going to pay you a large pension so that you can retire. What I'll be doing with all my day now? I'll be loving the sand. What will you be doing with your day? Well, you could build sandcastles with your own 2 hands. I don't think so. I'll be having some hell buckets and sand around. You'll be getting me no goose, man. I can help you. No, that'd be a great bucket of sand direct to my bank. Every day, you say? That's great. Once per day, you may ask Bird to help you carry 84 buckets of sand to your bank. Just talk to him. What? Is it? Wait, isn't this used for crafting or something? Can you deliver my sand to my bank? Hey, give me a minute. I'll be rushing off my feet.
Trinketed, Death Knife.
Bird delivers the sand to your bank. It's for glass blowing. It's free crafting XP. Oh my God. Dude, we are slowly turning into Dailyscape. Okay, so if you guys completely forgot while we were doing this, by the way, guys, it was a little bit of a sidetrack. We were supposed to be getting some more staves from Yanile. Yeah, so let's go so let's go do that real fast, because we were supposed to. Yeah, yes. I thought you were supposed to be doing moons. Yes, soon. Trade. Oh, Mystic here. I don't need that. I'm gonna get the moon gear. 180. So, Viddy. Do I buy like 100 and then and then hop? Ali charges 225. Little brother gained buckets of sand and I have not. I've been live for 3 hours. I mean, I also did a bunch of other things, though, and we did a quest. We've been questing as well. Lil Bro is getting out-leveled by Pika. Is Pika still playing? I thought Pika quit. And there it is, guys. My first 1,000,000 gold in RuneScape. Yeah! There we go, dude. Wow. Wait, it doesn't say M. I wanted to say M. That's huge, though. That's huge. My first 1,000,000 gold. You gotta get 10 million for that. Hey, guys, with a bunch of moons, we can get there. Let's go. Dump all my money, miscellanea. Yeah, let's go do that, boys. Alright, so collect, and then we go resource allocation. So we want to put 750 minus 537, 375. 250. Let's do 300. Put extra in, but doesn't it take more? Dude, look how much money I have. It caps at 75k. Okay, let's just put like a 500,000 then. Dude, I just said that so casually, by the way. Let's put a 500,000. Yeah, there it is. $1 million in the freaking kingdom, boys. This is huge for the account. Let's go. All right, let's go to Moons, boys. Oh.
Trinketed,
No.
Druid.
In a sec. We'll go to Moons in a sec. Okay. Let's. There's a restart. There's a restart. Okay. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. What is happening? Okay. We are chilling. Okay. I gotta log in here for Moons chat. It's gonna like. It's always when I start doing Moons. In the beginning, like I always struggle, but then it becomes just like a muscle memory, right? Yeah, because I am still a hardcore Iron Man, by the way. What's your ping where you're located? I think the ping is pretty shit from here, honestly. I can definitely feel a big ping difference. I really want to get the freaking item today, though, chat. Okay. You should watch a video on Darkscape. The short-lived PvP everywhere was awesome. Darkscape. I think I've heard people talk about that before. Thank you for the super chat, Mark. Why are you streaming always laggy for me lately? I don't know. I don't have any lag on my end. Darkscape was lit? Okay. Okay. The Colosseum blade is so nice for this phase, man.
Warrior.
Such a chonker, dude.
Trinketed.
Okay. Ah, it's okay. It's okay. As long as I'm on an EU world, it's fine, I think. Yeah, thank you though. Is a preview of the knee for only Fang. Okay, bro. That's crazy to say. Okay. Oh, the World Hopper has an option too? Okay. I would like to at least just get an item today, dude. Moon has like sucked me in, dude. Ah, I just took damage. L. You're farming anything in particular? So I just want anything, dude. Like the best item I would like from here is the bobbers, the dual wheel bobber weapons. But honestly, I'll take anything, dude. Any melee, like any piece of gear, I'm happy with. Yeah. Was there a Gamba? Oh shit, we haven't made a Gamba actually. I should make one. Atlatl is great too. Or the bow thing? Yeah. I'd like to personally place Gusu on the bobbers for this run. Really? Well, let's hope I get some shit, dude. Hey, Gusu, nice skirt. Oh, shut up, bro. Pop, pop. I don't know why, man. Blue Moon hits so hard. Red Moon is still like the most frustrating, but Blue Moon hit chunks, man. Oh, the drinking sound. We're back. We're freaking back. Huge damage to 39. Pretty huge. Okay. Do. Not bad, not bad. Do I have Dragon Defender? Yeah, I do. What are these 4 tiles? It's where the thing starts after the Blood Rain. Because I had like a weird bug where like the crest wouldn't show up, so I just put this here to remember. Yeah. What world am I in? 507. Okay. Okay. Oh, you can hide other people's HP? That might be smart to do, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Slurp. Can I kill it before this? I think we're gonna get one Blood Rain. Or? Nah. Yo, Corb Fakerino, thanks for the prime, bro. I don't even know why I moved there. I didn't need to move. Okay. There it is. Alright, boys. First moon of the day. Alright, let's see, boys. Lunar chest. Let's go. Let's go. U-Seed, Bone Shard. I mean, Bone Shards are good. Haralander, Compost. Alright, it's all good, man. Good luck, guys. Go again. Alright, dude, they're already forming the freaking line. Look at them, boys. Holy shit, look at the boys. Come on. Wormling Bone, Swamp Tar, Ireed, Mabel, Neb. Good luck, guys. We go again. Come on, dude. You guys always have... Dude, look at these freaking gamers, man. All right, let's go. No, man. Nope. Good luck, guys. Good luck, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Freaking A, man. See, they line up. Look at this. They line up. It's so cool. Yeah, let's go, boys.
Yep. Is there a drop in there?
Yeah,
What did you get?
a lot of loot.
Does that mean you get $1,000 now?
No, there was no unique.
No, you need, huh?
No. No unique. That's crazy. What are you doing? Thank you for the... We got some yogurt, guys. We got some yogurt. Yahoo! Okay. I'm not TPing out, brother. Time to the step unders. That might be the vibe, man. I've heard people say that that's like a way you can avoid the healing being happening. Dude, guys, I need to go to the bathroom so bad, okay? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put on Junkly 2. I'm gonna let the song build up luck. I'll come back. And then we're gonna get the freaking item. Okay? We're gonna get... I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna stand right here. Okay? With all the boys. I'm gonna flap for a second. I just need to go to the bathroom, guys. Okay, I'm gonna flap. I'm gonna come back. And it's gonna fucking drop. Okay? Watch me. I just need to go to the bathroom. One sec, chat. One sec. My name is Guzu TV. And this is how I got my second item of the Perilous Moon. Oh, come on. I'm 60 deep. We are in World 507, Nick. Thank you for the 5 months. And also thank you, Helithier, for the Yahoo. Give me a sec, bro. I can't think. Yeah. Blood Moon. Yeah, we're in World 507, dude. Your helmet broke? Ah! Oh, yeah, it did. You're right. Shit. Okay, I need to go get it repaired. Well, that's why we have money, guys. Money is there to be spent, boys. Yes! Okay. Alright, let's loot this bad boy and freaking go repair the helmet afterwards. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Come on. With a broken helmet. Broken helmet of a dream. Come on. With the power of Junkly 2, I get my second Perilous Moon item. Come on, man. Like, come on, dude. Like... Alright, let's go repair my helmet. Repair me, Bob. God damn it. Alright. 60k. I mean, that's 1 day of battle staffs, right? Okay. Oh, big hits here, boys. You're doing more damage because you refuse to pet the dog and Varrock. Shut up, bro. There's nothing to do with the dog and Varrock. I bet all you guys shoes away the dog as well. Come on! You give it a bone? Okay, shit, dude. Okay, you go click. Go click the chest.
Hello!
Okay.
Oh my god, look at them. Pet the dog. Can we pet the dog here? What is that?
That's Jad.
Oh. Okay. Let's go.
Nope. Got us some bone shards though. These are good. These are good for prayer XP, so that's not bad.
Okay. I'll take
So it's not a bad drop. We got use it is actually really good too. 2 use is good.
Again?
Yep. Come on.
Here we go, chat.
Yeah, it's been maturing cows bunting. Got cows bunting.
Good luck. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you. Okay, here it goes. 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
Whatever.
But we got bone shards and we got maple seeds are not that great, but bone shards and the dog. These two are not bad. These two are not bad, but it's no loot. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Okay. Gonna walk through. Here it is, guys. Here it is. Come on. I'm gonna put my leg down. Come on! Dude, I mean... Man! Dude! Good luck, guys. Men! So, a little bit of stuff. Come on! It was so perfectly timed with the choral song ending. That would have been so good. Don't give up, chat. Never give up. Come on, man. Man, dude. 66 chests. And 1 loot. Your skirt is cursed? Skirt! I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. The grinds lately I have done has been really grindy. Like... I definitely feel like I've been, like, bonus unlucky lately. I mean, ultimately it's fine, because you win some, you lose some. But, like, god damn, I would like to win a little bit more. Oh, I'll show you after this. Dude, look at the... Oh, look at the heart. I'm gonna give a heart as well. Ah. Alright, let's go, boys. Nope. Man, it's crazy, dude. Wow. Okay, should be a nice dog around here somewhere we can pet, right? Yeah, there's one right there, guys. Pet Duke. There you go. He licks your hand in return. Ah. Okay, let me go talk to Osayak. Alright, let's go talk to Osayak real fast. Just to make sure that we get all the luck we possibly can, guys.
Too much. They're gonna cancel each other now.
No, that's desperate.
Yeah. You can't do them all. You gotta do just one.
Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, 1 luck. Okay, only 1 luck. Okay, only 1 luck. Okay, we pet the dog. Fine. Come on. There's no way I'm gonna go a full stream again without like any blue, any moon items. Sorry. Alright, come on.
You ready?
Yep.
You got it.
It's not bad. It's not bad. This is not bad loot, but it's not an item.
Oh, that's not an item?
No, that's a seed for my tree runs.
Oh.
I have to do the freaking... Nah, I don't. This is my opening of the lunar chests number 69, guys. This is chest number 69 coming up. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Here it is, dude. Here it is. Oh, come on. Nope. Man. 69 chests, dude. God damn. How many barrows did I do? Fuck. 102.
Look at that. No.
Do this IRL. I am not that flexible. That's crazy. My name is Kusu TV, and this was my 70th Moons of Peril chest, and this is how I got my second item. Oh, man, I can't. Dude, just give me... Oh! I can't. I have to go again. Oh, wait. What's this chest over here? Oh, let's try to open it, I guess. We'll see what it is inside, guys. What's this chest? I've never seen this before. Yeah, just nothing. Great. A bunch of things. I mean, that's good. We can use those for our things. Let's go again, guys. Yeah, good luck, guys. Good luck, good luck. Okay, let's go again. Titans and Moons Armor is pretty doable. What are the things you want from Titans? I have no idea what the Titans even can drop. I have no clue. I don't know. I'm just farming Moons at the moment. Farming Moons and questing. That's my current objectives in this game. I stole your RNG. You motherfucker, give it back. What the... What is this? Oh, you are nasty. Wow, that is disgusting RNG. Wow. That is really, really disgusting RNG. Wow. Because it's probably something I gotta grind anyway for stuff, right? Nice. Woof.
Damn, are you raiding in OSRS?
I mean, it's not really a raid per se, Itsugami. It's like a it's like a dungeon kind of solo dungeon vibe. You can also do it with other people though. Thank you for the 63 months. Okay, boys, this is my lunar chest opening number 73. Nah, men. For Silvan, altså. Jeg vil ønske, der bare var noget dejligt loot her. My RNG is horrible, bro. I'm so dry. I did 2,400 zombies, and now I'm just running dry moons. 73 loot moons, and I've gotten one item. It's freaking crazy. But, it's good XP. It's so much good XP. I want to check if I have enough, like, prayer. Should we check, chat? Alright, so I need a shizzle. Damn! Oh, guys, we're gonna get hella dopamine now, then. Wait, so I do this. Wait, did I do this? I do this, right? Right? You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Okay, so what did I have to do? So I had to first bring the bones, and then note them, and then bless them, and then get bone shards. And then I need money, and then I need drum and stat. Dune. Yeah, so take bones noted, bring some cash, unnoted the guy, beep the boop bop, then we go get some wine, and then we da la la la, and then we're good to go. Okay. Get Sunfire wines. I don't know how to get those. No, I just do the thing where I get the thing where I get the thing, right? Like, it's just the thing that I did before. You guys remember? You guys, I just get the wine and I bless it. I don't have the Sunfire thing, right? 20% waste. Dude, it's not wasted because it's the best I can do right now, right? I could just save up all my prayer until I have the option to do that, but ultimately that might take a very long time. So like doing it like this is good. Because then it's like, then you go down a rabbit hole of, oh, well, now I might as well wait with like playing the game at all before I get like to the most efficient thing, right? It's like, fine, dude, I just want to get some dopamine, dude. You know? I just want to make some progression here. And how I see it is that even if we don't make progression gear-wise, we are making nice progression skill-wise. So that's awesome, because we need a lot of prayer and stuff, or a lot of other stuff. Nah, I mean... Left click, this. Nah, because you need to bless it either way. Okay. Dude, look at all these XP I've gotten everywhere. Okay, reset it. I'm gonna add it to canvas, guys, and we are about to get some dopamine injected directly into the nervous system. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. Even though we haven't gotten any loot, it is still worth it to do the moons. First of all, look at the cash tag. Second of all, look at the prayer XP right now.
I think my WoW token sold, so I can just buy the rest of this shit for this grind. This shit is getting old. I mean, it's chill, but like, goddamn, this ain't really content.
Oh, dude, that's good. That's good. That's good. That is good, dude. More. 57. Because like loot is temporary, but skills are forever. Oh my god. 58 prayer. Dude, how nice is this, dude? It's just so fucking nice. Oh man.
I heard Guzo say that he was actually blind in his playthrough, and it appears that he is reading his Twitch chat, which I can then conduct that he is not fully blind.
Yes, I know. I do read my chat, and I do get some help from the chat. I do, yes. I'm not fully, like, you know, blind playthrough.
Due to my calculations, it appears that he is actually not being ethical, and he is being, you know, he's cheating.
How is that satisfying?
It's the sound.
Oh.
It goes cling, cling. Ah, there we go, boys. 60 prayer. Let's freaking go, dudes.
Is that a lot?
Yes, that is really good because apparently this Oh, I don't have a mana for it or a prayer. What was that quest I gotta do for it? Oh, chivalry requires 60 prayer, 65 defense. I have that. And to completion of the king's ransom, night waves. Ugh!
12-minute quest.
We're gonna have to do this one tomorrow, chat. So tomorrow we are getting ourselves the option to gain chivalry. To pop the heck off, boys, okay? Yeah, that's gonna be the plan, chat. We actually dude, it's almost been 8 hours already. That is crazy. I gotta call here, chat, because I got something I'm doing soon as well. But guys, seriously, thank you very much for being here today. Amazing stream, chat. Follow the stream if you haven't already. I'll be back tomorrow where we're gonna be doing the King's Ransom and also just, you know, maybe some more moons farming popping off as we always do. And we're gonna have a great freaking time doing it. Guys, follow the stream, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also, by the way, guys, thank you to everybody for checking out the plushie and getting the plushie, because the plushie has actually now been fulfilled and a lot of people bought it and they are being produced and they're going to be shipping out, I think, in November for the plushies. So thank you so much for supporting the stream, getting the plushies as well, guys. And yeah, that's I think that's all what I got for you guys today. So thank you very much for being here, guys. Welcome back. You see where we are right now? This is actually where we are going to be doing a quest today. Because last night, we farmed the moons for a while. And we are currently, if you are interested, we've currently done 73 lunar chests. And we have gotten 1 unique. So we've gotten 1 unique out of 73 chests, which is not too good. But this does mean that we have gotten a lot of other experience. We have gotten 60 prayer, which is awesome because this unlocks an ability to get a new prayer called Chivalry, which is a very, very, very strong prayer, which I would really like. But this requires us to do something called the Night King's Ransom, which is acquired right here. But before we do this quest, guys, I would like to go get myself a little escape crystal, because if you guys don't know, the servers have been a little bit iffy lately. They've been a little bit iffy, so I want to make sure we have at least some disconnect protection, because I like living. Because I'm a hardcore Iron Man, by the way. Yeah, so we're gonna go get a crystal. You guys think it's at the Wizard's Tower? Hey there. Hello. Can I buy an escape crystal? Yes, of course. 75,000, by the way. Alright, so what do I do with this, guys? Enable... Okay, so enable auto tele. Configure it. Configure. Allow other players to activate your escape crystal. Allow auto activation after a set period of inactivity. Set auto activation inactivity period. 180 seconds seems crazy, though. Okay, I'll do 2 or 3 seconds, right? Yes. And do I then say enable auto tele? Let's buy some staffs, guys, while we're thinking about this. This is called multitasking. Why is it 75,000? That's crazy. Yeah. Let me just alchemy this stuff here. So I gotta activate the crystal and we have it like that and we can start the quest, right? When is my hardwood ready, right? Oh, my hardwood is ready, boys. Oh, do we gotta start? Man, should we start with the runs? Ooh, I mean, I can do them fast. I can do a fast tree run and a fast herb run and birdhouse. It takes you like an hour. It does not take me an hour, bro. Give me a moment. Let me go. Okay, let me go to the Farmers Guild. Okay, I'll prepare up and you guys can time me. I will time myself. Timer. How do I clock? Okay, I'll start a stopwatch and I'll freaking speedrun this shit, guys. All right, here it is. All right, starting the timer. And time. Woo! 29 minutes and 37 seconds, chat. Okay, birdhouse run, full herb run, full tree run with the hardwood as well, and a fruit tree run. Not bad, boys. Not bad. I'll freaking take it. I'll freaking take it, boys. 29 minutes. So how do we plant Hespori seed? So I think since I'm like 65 farming now, I can plant something called a Hespori seed, right? That we do that in the Farmers Guild? Okay, Farmers Guild. That'd be crazy. I just did a full farm run and herb run and tree run in sub 30 minutes.
That's insane.
You wanna know something crazy I'm doing as well now, Modiel?
What are you doing that's so crazy?
So I got something called a Hespori seed, right?
Okay.
And the Hespori seed can be used to plant a Hespori thing. And apparently this turns into like a big boss that you can kill.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how to plant it though, so I'm trying to figure that out.
Maybe you need to talk to that woman.
What woman? West Cave. Okay, Hespori seed are a type of seed requiring 65 farming to plant and can only be planted in the Hespori patch with a seed dipper in a cave found in the west wing of the Farming Guild. They can be cheating? Am I not allowed to look this up? You can do what you want. Wait, really? Dude, thank you. Holy shit. All right. When fully grown, it will grow into a Hespori, a demi-boss that can be defeated for XP. It's not necessary to water or compost it, nor does it need protection. It takes 32 hours to grow. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Alright, well, let's go plant it. So, enter cave. Oh, okay. Multi-combat zone. So maybe there's like little seedlings I gotta kill. Look at the music. This is a Hespori patch. The patch has Hespori plant growing in it and is state 1 out of 4.
This is gonna take me 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Alright, we'll come back to this later, guys. How do I get out?
Some Kazooie in the meantime.
Dude, I want to leave. Can I leave, please, Blizzard? Jagex? Oh, there. Alright, so we're gonna come back to this in like a few days. That was such a small little slit in the wall you gotta go through. Okay, so now that's sorted. That's freaking awesome. We got our tree run, our herb run, our this run, and we planted a Hespori seed for the first time, which is freaking sick. Yeah, cool stuff. Okay, so is there anything else I want to do with this crystal? Will you restart? No, I'm not gonna restart. I'm not gonna restart. So, enable auto tell, right? Your escape crystal is now activated if you take damage after 5 seconds period of inactivity. I'm definitely gonna waste that. That's crazy. Okay, so, back to what we were supposed to do, guys, that we started an hour ago. Very sorry about that. We had a little bit of a sidetrack. We are supposed to do a quest called a King's Ransom, which is supposed to give us our new prayers, like our chivalry prayer. So let's get working on this. Requirements are Holy Grail, one small favor, Murder Mystery, Black Knight's Fortress, a 65 defense, and 45 magic. King's Ransom, talking to the gossip outside Sinclair Mansion. This is where we did Murder Mystery. Oh, I remember you. You're the one that discovered Lord Sinclair's murderer. Well, I can tell you, strange things are afoot once again. Really? What happened? Well, you didn't hear it from me, but I've just heard the Sinclair family has vamoosed. Just up and left the mansion. You mean they let the murderer get away? Of course not. Anna's safely locked in the Sears Village jail. She'll be going to jail soon, I've heard. Wait, Anna was not the murderer. Anna was not the murderer. That was, I don't remember his name. It was the guy in the living room that was the murderer. Anna, is that who they arrested? I thought... Okay. Okay. Alright, that's good. Alright, fair enough, Jagex. Okay, yes, the guards received evidence from one of the family members that conclusively proved that Anna did it. All other evidence was thrown out. It was good. So they arrested her, and soon the case will go to court. So that's why it's a big deal that the Sinclairs have left. Then maybe they wanted to get away from the memory of their father's death. Well, it wouldn't be suspicious at all, but King Arthur has also disappeared. No one has seen him or the knights in quite a while. Quite a coincidence, don't you think? Start the King's Ransom quest. What does ransom mean? Ransom meaning?
Ransom.
A sum of money demanded. Oh, okay. Just curious, I should investigate it. En løsesum. Okay, tak. You didn't hear it from me, but I believe the guard in the garden is investigating it. He might be able to tell you more. Okay, let's talk to him. Have a great day, you too, Perfect Watson. Your herbs are probably ready. Probably true, bro. Good day, Gooseman. I'm afraid we meet under strange circumstances yet again. So I've heard. The town gossip informed me that something was amiss. I've come to offer my assistance. Finally, this man serves a purpose. I'm so glad to have your help. I'm baffled again, and my hands are tied. How so? The Sinclairs have disappeared, though I'm not sorry to see them go, but what worries me is the disappearance of King Arthur and his knights around the same time. They haven't returned to their other realm, have they? No, there's no evidence to suggest that. I've never sat down with Sinclair children when the old man gave the castle to King Arthur and moved the family to this mansion. I suspect the murder of old Sinclair was just a first step in a deeper plot to retake their birthright. How goes the investigation then? What evidence have you gathered so far? That's the problem. The Sears Village Council has forbidden the guards from breaking into Camelot or the Sinclair Mansion for further investigation. They claim it's a breach of privacy or something like that. My suspicions means nothing without proof to back them up, but I can't get proof without losing my job. Why is it that you're happy to see me then? A rogue party could break into the mansion and investigate further without the fear of losing their job. Am I right? Exactly. I'm sure you'll be managed to find a way into the house. Okay, so we gotta go into the house and investigate what happened to the disappearance of Peepo. Okay, I've proved the Sinclairs have left. I've proved the links to the Sinclairs to Camelot. Okay, so let's go. I can't go in through the back, but yeah, I probably gotta go through the back door. Pop is in there, and Luisa. I guess that's the workers. No, this is not murder mystery. This is a King's Ransom, Wiglund. Good day! I was wondering if you know why the mansion is all locked up. I'm not meant to talk to anyone outside the family, on pain of death. That's a bit harsh. Thanks anyway. As you approach the gate, the guard dog starts barking loudly at you. There's no way an intruder could have committed the murder. It must have been someone the dog knew to get past it quietly. Okay, did you ever get a drop yesterday? No uniques, no, sadly. Investigate the mansion drain. Oh. That was a waste. Okay. I need the guard's permission to do that. The compost. I need some... You need some milk, cream, or butter to use to churn. Oh. Investigate the sacks. Okay, we need the permission to do anything here. And I log into the mansion. Prove the links to Sinclair's to Camelot. Really? Where? I seem to have left it somewhere. Okay. Sinclair's have left. I have no proof foul play. Where? Okay, so I can't do anything yet. Gotcha. Permission to swag out? Permission granted. Let's talk to Stanford. What can I do for you? I'm trying to get into the mansion. Do you know why it's all locked up? I wasn't privy to the reason, but the whole family opted and left not long ago. Since then, I haven't heard a peep from anyone. I was told not to enter the mansion or to speak to their departure, but you're willing to speak to me. Didn't say I was going to obey them, did I? Okay. Another 10-minute quest. Oh my fucking god. So I need the guard's permission to do anything. Smashed window. Oh, a slightly broken window could be easily shattered. Break. Break. Dude, I'm a... Okay, we're battering and entering, boys. Holy shit. Okay. Well, there's a criminal dagger, but I wonder if this is for the previous quest, though. I cannot take the flimsy dagger. The guards will need it as evidence. Okay, I need to break into the Sinclair mansion and look for evidence as to where they've gone. I need proof that the Sinclairs have left for mansion permanently and they aren't on holiday. I need to present the evidence to links to Sinclairs to Camelot. Okay. What are you doing here? I thought the house was locked up tight. Oh, it is, except for a broken window. Very convenient. Where has the Sinclair's family gone? I'm under strict orders not to speak to anyone on the Sinclair family. I was told if I left the house, I would be killed. I think you need to look for a new job. Your employers are a bit scary.
What are you doing in here? I didn't think anyone would enter or leave this place.
I'm looking for clues as to where the Sinclair family is gone. Why can't anyone enter or leave?
We were told a curse has been placed upon us. If we left, the mansion would be struck down in an instant.
How peculiar. Okay. Scrap paper. Can we use this? Read.
Hey, how you
Meet at Kame. Will storm. She'll ensure the servants' silence. Ooh. If that's not evidence, I don't know what is. Thank you so much, Philstein, for the 25 months. What's up, Snacky Bugs? Ooh, I remember you asking all these questions about Lord Sinclair's murder. You had all sorts of... what is it? Yeah, that was me. I'm trying to figure out where the Sinclair family is gone. I don't know. They get really secretive after Lord Sinclair was killed and then suddenly left. That's all I know. Right. Sly Cooper. That Cooper go hard. Yeah, Sly Cooper is fucking sick. Okay, address form. Let's see what this is. Change of address formed for the citizens of Sears Village. Okay, so we got a scrap paper with some saucy freaking shit. They're storming something. And also some evidence that they're gonna be changing up their residence, huh? Depends on the game, Insanity. You aren't here to murder us in our sleep, are you? Okay. I'd not be a very good job at it if I was considering, to sleep. So you're here to kill us? No, I'm just browsing. Okay. Okay. I'm just searching all the drawers just in case, chat. I think I have a little bit of the evidence that I need, though. So let's go down and give the evidence to the knight, and then we'll see. I have proof that the Sinclairs have left. You present the guard with a change of address form. Form? What does this prove? Don't you see? The Sinclairs have left for good. They premeditated their departure from the mansion. Ah, of course. Also, unfortunately, they filed in all the form except where their new address is. Okay. I approve the links to Sinclairs to Camelot. You present the guard with a scrap of paper. Aha! They've gone to the desert. Wait. They're meeting up with a camel. No, it's not a camel like the animal. The note isn't a hole. They're writing the word Camelot. They were meeting at Camelot. This is our evidence to connect the Sinclairs to King Arthur. All right. Well, it connects them to King Arthur, but it doesn't prove that they had bad intents towards him. For all we know, they were going to a party. Okay. Foul play. Okay, so we need to find proof of foul play. Man, foul play. So scrap paper is there. We already checked the scrap paper. I mean, the criminal stackers for something else. It must be in the house, right? I mean, there's no way it's not in the house. I think I searched all the drawers. Foul play, like a chicken? I don't know if it's a play of words. I doubt it. I need to break into the Sinclair mansion and look for evidence. I think I gotta just check all the rooms. Like, just check all the freaking rooms and then make sure I've like, really, like, sniffed out everything, right? Oh, I could go to Camelot as well and check. Let's check out all these rooms before we go anywhere else, though. I don't want to, like, head somewhere else before, like, really, like, making sure I checked all this. I can't go in there. You search the book. Oh, search bookcase, of course. None of them are interesting. You find a piece of Black Knight armor, which seems to very out of place in the Sinclair mansion. Ooh, okay, that's what it is. Yeah, okay, so, dude, whenever there's something in the bookcases, usually it's because there's a different item. I've noticed that every time I've been questing, usually there's like a different item that stands out, and that's what you gotta search for. Yeah, okay, good stuff. Let's go show that to the guard. Okay, let's talk to the guard. Any luck getting into the mansion? Did you get some evidence? I have proof of foul play. You present the guard with a black full helmet. This armor resembles Black Knight armor. The only Black Knight on this side of White Wolf Mountain are those that work for the Morgan Le Fay. Exactly, and we know Morgan Le Fay has a history of harassing Merlin and King Arthur. Since there's no sign of struggle inside the Sinclair mansion, we can only assume the knights were here by request. Ah, right. With this evidence and they brought to me, we know that they had intentions to harm the King Arthur. Thank you, Gooseman. We have all the proof we need to present to the Sears Village Council that something suspicious is going on. They'll need to review the evidence and hopefully give me the permission to lead a team to Camelot. It shouldn't be too difficult to get the bottom of this. When do you expect to go to Camelot? Perhaps I should assist you. The Sears Village Council Covenant convenes in a month or so. I'll present it then. I doubt it'll want a few days to review the evidence. We'll go sometime after that. If none of the other guards are on holiday, there'll only be 4 of us, you know? What? A month or more? King Arthur could be in a grave danger. Morgan Le Fay is involved, and she's not one to be trifled with. One of the Sinclairs have already committed murder. Who's to say they won't do another one? And you're gonna wait a month?
I ain't got it. You don't want it.
I have to follow procedure. My hands are tied. Dude, it's so fucking typical, dude. The freaking government, chat. The freaking government. However, we're a rogue adventurer to take their hands into their own matter. Aye, then what? Well, if I were them, I would learn as much as I can about the Sinclair family history. What's all the advice you can give? Well, often the historians are the town gossip. I'd start there. Good luck, brave adventurer. Okay, let me save this. It's on the wiki already. That's good. Hello again, can you tell me about the Sinclair family history? Their history? Oh, what kind of lurid tale that is. Why, I could go on for hours. Well, I don't really have hours. Can you condense it? Well, I suppose. What do you want to know? Tell me about the family. I heard plenty about each of them, but I'll try to keep it as short as I can. Old Lord Sinclair was a well-represented man of his side of the White Wolf. He was a great friend with King Ulthas, and did many good works for the kingdom. His children, on the other hand, were spoiled and horrid. They cared for no one but themselves and gave themselves such airies. Each had their own vice, but I didn't expect any of them would be driven to murder. What have they been up to since the arrest of their sibling? They've been living very quietly, a nice change from the norm, but almost too quietly. I always thought that they'd be getting into more trouble. No good will come from them, let me tell you. What about the mansion? The mansion is quite new. Originally, the Sinclair family lived in Camelot, although it went under a different name back then. But when King Arthur and his knights appeared, old Sinclair agreed with the King Ulthas that the knights had a greater need for the castle than the Sinclair family. So Lord Sinclair had the mansion built, packed his family up, and vacated. His children were furious with him for doing it. They felt themselves far better than the knights, and felt insulted at having to live in stuffy mansion. In a stuffy mansion! Bro, what happened next? Well, you should know best. Anna killed her father, poor man. Tell me about Anna Sinclair. Anna, the guards were keeping her in the jail in the courthouse in Sears Village. I heard she's been acting like a royal pain. But what was she like? Can she be reasoned with? Reasoned with? She killed her own father! I heard she's been unreasonable, that no lawyer in Gilnor will represent her. She's going to get a guilty verdict for sure. Still, I go and visit her in the Sears Village courthouse sometimes and try to keep her spirits up. I mean, we know Anna isn't a murderer because... What was it? Was it David? I think David was the killer or something like that. So they're trying to do that stuff. Let's go to Sears Village. Let's go to the courthouse then and talk to Anna. Are we still dry on moons? Yep. Very dry. This looks like a courthouse, right? Oh, she's right there. Talk to Anna. Hello, do you remember me?
Yes, you were that nosy person asking all those questions about Daddy's murder.
So he's Daddy now, is he? If he was so dear to you, why did you kill him?
I didn't. No one would believe me. It was my brother. He set me up.
But there's hard evidence against you.
It's forged, I swear. I never touched that dagger or poisoned my father.
It didn't come here for chit-chat. I need to know about your family, or where your family disappeared to. I have suspicion that they reclaimed Camelot.
How would I know? I've been locked up here since you stuck your nose into our family's business.
Well, I'll be off then. Have fun spending the rest of your life in jail.
Wait! I might know how to find them. I need a favor from you.
You're in jail. And you're asking me for a favor. That's crazy. Name your price.
I need a defense lawyer. None of them around here will represent me. They all think I'm guilty.
Maybe it's because you are guilty. Your sibling offered hard proof you did it.
No, he didn't. He just said he saw me in the room. Why does everybody believe him? Can you see how he framed me? I was the scapegoat so they could inherit all their fortunes and live the good life.
Why should I believe you? As far as I know, you killed your father. I didn't. I don't care. Also, if you didn't believe me, I know I'm innocent, but I also know the only one that can show you how to get into Camelot. There's a secret passage that I discovered as a child when we lived there. So if I agree to get you a not guilty verdict as a trial, you promise me to let... You promise to tell me how to get into the secret passage that will lead me straight to Camelot. Yes, exactly. So what do you say? I guess. Okay, I guess I don't have much of a choice. I'll go start gathering evidence. Try speaking to the servants at the mansion. They'll probably be able to give you some useful testimony. Wait, take this. She hands you a thread. You can use it as evidence. Of what? Your guilt? No, show it to the servants. You'll find one of my siblings wears similar colors. Ah, so it's like they're gonna talk to me because they said they didn't want to talk to me. Oh, it is an impling. Can I catch it? I'll be doing Inferno today. We'll do Inferno soon, dude. Don't worry about that. Who's doing 3 Jats? Bro, I could easily do that, by the way. Okay, let's talk to Louisa. I'm representing Anna Sinclair as her defense lawyer. I need to ask you some questions about what happened in the Lord of the Sinclair's murder. About the murder? Well, there's not much to tell, honestly. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I really need some answers. The night of the murder, I was with Hobbs, the butler, and Mary, the maid, in the kitchen. We were preparing dinner. I gave Mary Lord Sinclair's meal and sent her on her way. So you didn't see Mary deliver the food to Lord Sinclair? Of course not. I was there cooking. She was taking the meal to him. That's when she found the body. Then someone could have tampered with the meal while she was on the way. I can't imagine how. Mary carries the meal right in front of her the entire way. But now that you mention it, I do remember seeing Anna Sinclair hanging around the kitchen earlier that day. She looked a little bit shifty. That doesn't bode well. Where did you last see her that night? She was in the kitchen amongst all day, but I did see her just before I began cooking the evening meal. She was wandering aimlessly, so I snapped her at her to get out of the way. What did she do then? She struck her tongue at me and wandered away. Useless girl. Well, that's very conclusive. What about the dagger? Not that I remember, none of the children seemed to pay any attention to it. It was just a replica and not worth anything. Did you see anything else in possession of it? I suppose Mary dusted it off now and again, but I think she just saw it on the bookshelves. What about the threat? Which of the Sinclair family members the threat belonged to? It would be Anna... David! He's the fucking killer. So you can't clarify the owner of the thread for certain. I'm afraid not. Poison. I told Carol to buy some of the drains, but I haven't a clue if they actually did it or not. She rarely paid me any heed. Who bought the poison? I don't know. The Sinclairs were so stingy about money that I'm surprised any of them bought some. Okay. Alright, let's talk to Hobbs. Yeah, David was the killer for Slayer Music too. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know how it went in his playthrough, of course. I'm representing Anna Sinclair as a defense lawyer. Okay. Didn't you already ask me questions about this? You were investigating the case and you got all the evidence. Besides, Anna was proven guilty by one of their own siblings. Well, circumstances have changed. Anyway, I need to ask you some questions. The murder. I was tidying the bedrooms most of the afternoon and then assisted Louisa in the kitchen preparing dinner. I gave Lord Sinclair's dinner to Mary and then shortly after heard her screaming. Did you see Anna Sinclair that evening? I'm afraid I didn't see her. I didn't meet anyone when I walked from the bedrooms to the kitchen. About the dagger? Did you see her in the possession of the dagger? I only saw Lord Sinclair handle it. Who else touched it? Well, now that you have me thinking about it, I believe I saw David handle it once. I'm not really sure what he was doing with it, but I remember him looking at it. That's wonderful. Why didn't you mention it before? It means that it could have been planted there to seem like Anna did it. I only thought of it now. Okay, the threat. I'm not sure. It could be Anna or David's. So you can't identify the name of the threat. I'm afraid I can't. What about the poison? There was various chores around the house that required poison. Do you remember who bought poison? I don't know about the others. Okay. Is anyone else I can talk to? David seems to be a reoccurring theme here, guys. I'm doing the King's Ransom. Alright. I really have to get some answers. Okay. The night of the murder.
What an awful night. I started normally. I was in the kitchen and Hobbs and Louisa helping each other. They gave Lord Sinclair's meal. I went to deliver it and I found him. There. I don't need to tell me about more of that. What about the night of the study? Did you see Anna? No, I didn't pass Anna. I'm sure of that. I think I passed one of the other young Sinclairs though. A man. Really? So you can't place Anna at the murder of the scene, but there was a man. David, Bob, or Frank? I can't remember. I just remember it being a man. That's great news. When did you see her the last night? I was cleaning the library. I saw her into the room. What was she doing? Nothing really, just wandering around. So she wasn't sus? No, nothing like that. Did you see anything near the scene of the murder? No, I never did, and I walked around the kitchen to Dr. Sinclair's room, so I would have. Interesting. What about the dagger? Not that I can think of. Are you sure? Not really. I can't remember who handled it, if anyone. What about the threat? Oh, the poison? Didn't buy any. Do you know who did? No, I was upstairs cleaning when the salesman came by, so I didn't know after she left that he'd been here. What about the threat? Anna or David? Okay. You can identify the owner of the threat. I can't. Okay. Nice. Okay, the family handyman. I have my doubts. Okay, the night of the murder, I went to bed early as I've been up very early fixing some of the garden equipment, so you didn't hear anything unusual. No, I'm a very heavy sleeper. I didn't even hear the maid scream when she found the body. Louisa, the cook, had to come wake me. Where did you see Anna last? Let's see, I finished up early for the day and I was heading to bed. I don't remember seeing anyone on my way there. Are you certain? Pretty certain. I usually try to avoid being near the Sinclairs. What about the dagger? I seem to remember her looking at it a few days before the murder. That's not good at all. What about the threat? Anna or David? Okay. What about the poison? Nothing much. I don't remember who did it. Are you sure you don't remember anything? I didn't pay attention to salesmen. They're dodgy. Alright, let's go talk to the people outside as well. I think there should be 2 people out here we can talk to, and then we should have a lot of evidence. Okay, talk about the murder. Yes. Okay, where were you at the night of the murder? I fed the dog and went into the town. When I got back to the guards and all over the place. Where did you see Anna last? I didn't see any of the family. I was outdoors most of the evening, treading to things. Then they went to town. What about the dagger? The dagger, I think Lord Sinclair kept it in the library. It was only decorative, so I never paid much attention to it. Did any of the family, the servants, have access to it? I suppose they would. What about the threat? Anna or David? Okay. You can identify the threat for sure. I can't. What about the poison? Salesman came around the mansion and practically everybody bought some. Can you tell me who bought the poison from him? Each of the Sinclair kids did. They all had chores they were meant to do. I had a chat with the salesman. Who you had an idea how strong stuff that was. Just a small amount could kill a cow. So you're completely certain all of the Sinclair children bought poison, and it would be only if needed a small poison to kill Lord Sinclair. Yup, that's what the poison salesman said. I had a chat with him at the poop. That means that someone could have used a small amount to frame Anna and still have done the chore. That's great news. Okay, let's go talk to the guy over here. Where were you on the night of the murder? Worked out here till late. I was getting ready to come in for dinner. Where were Anna Sinclair? She must have been in the house. I didn't see her out there. Did you see her glass break in the window? The window was smashed by the murder. I was on the side of the garden. You can't hear much but the dog over there. Was the dog barking? No. What about the dagger? Not that I can remember. I was kept on display much of the replica of a great weapon. I'm not much sure about the history, so I can't remember any details. Did you see anyone else handle the dagger? I think the maid may have dusted it, but I don't really know. I work outside. What about the threat? Anna or David's? Can't identify it. What about the poison? The salesman came around, would fix anything, and most everybody bought some. Didn't you buy any? No, but I requested one of the Sinclairs buy some on the compost. She did. I definitely remember her buying some, but I'm sure she wouldn't use it for her chore either. That's not good. Okay, I think we talked to everybody. I need to get evidence that some Sinclair didn't commit a murder. Perhaps the servants know something, but I think I have enough information. I can go to Sears Village Courthouse and begin the trial. Okay, I think I pretty much talked to everybody. Okay. I'm working on it. I'm sure need to unprove something that isn't true. Try speaking with the servants of the mansion. Okay, so do we want to start the thing now? My mother said to join the guards, see the world. What do I end up doing? Guarding some stuck-up brat in a backwater village full of hippies. May I speak to the prisoner? I don't see why not. Okay. Are you sure you're prepared to go to court? Yep, let's go. I think I talked to everybody. Let's go. Oh my god, look at this. Wow. The court is now in session. This trial is to determine the guilt of innocence of Anna Sinclair for the murder of Lord Sinclair. Is the prosecution ready? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Is the defense ready? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. The prosecution may present its case. Thank you, Your Honor. Members of the jury, I am going to present you with evidence that precisely proves Anna Sinclair is a murderer. First, the dagger was found stabbed into Lord Sinclair's body. It has fingerprints of Anna Sinclair all over it. The prosecution presents the dagger as evidence. Second, the threat. This threat was found at the scene of the crime. It matches Anna Sinclair's clothes. The prosecution presents the threat as evidence. Last, but certainly not least, the poison that was actually used to kill Lord Sinclair. It was found at the scene of the crime and had been brought by the defendant. Members of the jury, this woman is guilty. The prosecution presents the poison as evidence. Thank you, prosecutioner. Defense, as this is your first time in court, I'm going to explain how we do things around here. You may call for a recess at any time by leaving through the gate behind you. You'll have to start by trial when you return. You may call witnesses by speaking to me when you're finished with a witness. Simply speak to me and call the next one. Okay, let me close YouTube chat if we're doing okay. Your job is to disprove the evidence presented by the prosecution by having your witnesses testify. If you need to hear the prosecution's case again, just speak to him. Let's begin. Who would you like to call to witness? Fuck, I should have written down all the things that was good. Oh my god. I am a horrible lawyer. Because I remember my guy said, oh, that's good. And then, oh, that's not good. Oh, that's good. That's not good at the certain NPCs. But I don't remember which was good and which wasn't good. I believe the handyman had something good. Oh, I gotta talk. What's your name and occupation? Donovan, I'm the handyman. Ask about the dagger. Do you ever see Anna in possession of the dagger that was found embedded in Lord Sinclair's body? I seem to remember her looking at it. No! Order, order! What about the threat? That could be either Anna or David's. They always seem to wear that color. So you can for certain say this thread belongs to. No, I can't. Then this thread should have come from either Anna or David's clothes, and they have many of this color. In fact, that would be known to anyone in the household. Sure, anybody could have seen that. Then the thread could have been planted by someone else to throw suspicion on my client. I think we can all see this thread is very questionable evidence. No, well, that's a very good argument. Yes, yes, yes. Order, order. What about the night of the murder? Where did you last see Anna in the light of the murder? I'd finished work for the day and had headed to bed. I didn't see anyone. Fuck! Are you certain? Pretty certain. I was really tired and I've tried to avoid getting assigned by any other job. Okay, can I call someone else? Fuck. The maid. The maid. Yeah. Mary, I'm the maid. She knows about the dagger. Did you ever see Anna in possession of the dagger that was found in the body? Not that I can think of. Are you completely certain? Not really. I can't remember who handled it, if anyone. Okay, what about the night of the murder? I was in the kitchen with the Hobbs and Louisa, helping with dinner. They gave me Lord Sinclair's meal. I went to deliver it and I found him. What about the way to the study? Did you see Anna? No, I didn't pass Anna. I'm sure of that. I think I passed one of the other young Sinclairs, though. A man. Really? So you can place Anna at the murder scene, but there was a man there. David? Bob? Frank?
Can't remember, but I remember it being a man. Indeed, well, if my client can be placed at a murder scene, there's evidence that a man was there. I think I cast a great deal of doubt in that case.
You know, I think that's true. Yes.
Order. What about the threat? Anna or David's? Okay, not for certain. Not only can you identify who this threat is, but you also... Yeah, okay, that's the same as before. Then the threat would have been planted by someone else to throw suspicion on my client. Yeah, okay, so we got that already. Okay, so now the night of the scene and the thingamajig. Okay, I need a new victim. Witness, sorry. What about the cook? My great, thanks for the 3 months. Name and occupation. I'm the cook. What about the poison? I told Carol to buy some of my... Wait, I remember who. Okay, hold. I need to talk to the dog handler. Because he spoke about the poison. And that was a big W. The poison. The poison salesman came around the mansion and picture everybody bought some. Can you tell me exactly who bought the poison from him? Each of the Sinclairs did. They all had chores they were meant to do, and I had to chat with the salesman, Who Boy. He'll kill a cow. So only a small amount poison could be enough to kill a man, I suppose. I suppose it would. Therefore, any of the Sinclairs who bought poison could have just done their chore and poisoned Lord Sinclair as well. Just because my client was too lazy to do her chore doesn't mean that she poisoned Sinclair. Yes? Order? Wait, so I approved that. Wait, I approved poison, threat, night of the murder. Did I approve the dagger? Butler. The dagger. I only saw Lord Sinclair handle it. It was a display in the library. No one else ever touched it. Well, now that you can think about it, I believe I saw Frank handle it once, but I'm not really sure what he's doing with it, but I remember him looking at it. Are you saying that you saw someone other than Anna handle the dagger? Yes, I am. Not only has a person other than my client been identified handling the dagger, but the dagger was certainly within access to anyone in the household. My client's fingerprints would have been planted on it by another party. Yes, I believe we've heard enough. Would the jury please pronounce their verdict?
Not guilty.
Okay. Very well, Anna Sinclair. You are hereby declared not guilty by a jury of your peers. You are free to go. Alright. I'm gonna free chat. Hey, there it is, boys. I can't believe you did it. I'm free. Yeah, but what about our deal? Shh, don't talk about that here. The guards are going to take me back to my cell for paperwork. Meet me there and I'll explain how to get into Camelot. Let's go! Yes! There it is, guys. I can't believe such an incompetent fool as you... You need to hold up your end of the bargain. Tell me how to get into Camelot, or I'll go back to the judge and tell him I have doubts about your innocence. You're demanding for a peasant, aren't you? Walk around the edge of Camelot towards the back of the castle. From the hedges, you should be able to see the garden temple. There's a statue back there. If you pull the arm, and a secret entrance will appear. Go inside it, and it will take you straight into Camelot. Why aren't you going to... What are you going to be doing? Aren't you coming with me? I have to sign some paper before I can leave here. Besides, the last thing I want to do is hang out with my family. I'm sure you can manage this on your own. Right. Let's fucking go, boys. Search statue. See, I told you that Adventure would turn up. He believed my every word. Well done, sibling. I knew you'd manage to get not guilty verdict, but to lure this cretin here as well. What? What can I say? I'm impressed. Why, thank you. What are we going to do with him now? You planned this from the start. Where's King Arthur and his knights? I demand answers. Feisty one, isn't he? Easily duped as well. You didn't actually believe my sibling would help you, did you? Why, I oughta... Enough! I'm sick of having to listen to your drivel. Do you think she would want to see him? Most definitely. Have something go and fetch her.
I hear you have something of interest to me.
Dude, Morgan Le Fay. Yes, my lady, the meddling adventurer who helped King Arthur in the past. I knew it. I knew Morgan Le Fay had to be involved. Where's King Arthur and his knights? What have you done to them?
Oh, they're quite safe. You'll be seeing them soon, though. Not Arthur. He's a bit busy at the moment.
I'll foil your plans, Morgan, like I always do. I won't let you win. God, oh,
I'm tired of this.
Oh! Fuck. I'm in prison, man. This is like when Filbur went to prison in Baldur's Gate, chat. Fucked up. Tristan, Permanauta, Merlin? Merlin?
Oh dear, did Morgan capture you too?
No, it was part of my brilliant plan. I managed to capture her so she could find out where we're keeping all of you.
Is that so very clever? Now that you found us, what is your plan, oh brilliant leader?
Why, I have to do all the thinking here. You're the brilliant wizard.
Well, all plans start with knowledge. Let me bring you to speed with the situation. What do you want to know?
Where's King Arthur?
The final blow to our morale. Morgan turned Arthur into a granite statue before our very eyes. He was taken away by the Black Knights. For what purposes, I know not.
What about Le Fay?
Morgan Le Fay has been itching to get revenge upon Arthur and myself for some time. When she heard of the murder of Sinclair, she learned that she was not the only one with a vendetta against Camelot. The Sinclairs have wanted to get their slimy hands on Camelot since their father's death. With Morgan's cunning and their riches, they take a formidable team. They brought the service of the Black Knights from Lord Darquentes and overran Camelot. We were outnumbered and taken by surprise. The Sinclairs stole our home, but Morgan struck the greatest blow by stealing the Holy Grail, Arthur's most prized possession.
What do we do now? Are you going to teleport us away? Turn into fish and swim to the sea?
During the Battle of Camelot, Morgan cast a spell against me, which appears to have stripped me of my powers. I must admit, the loss of my magic has left me befuddled, making it difficult to create a plan.
Well, I'm sure if you put our heads together, we'll think of something. Let's talk about his plan of escape.
Escape is only a short-term plan. We should discuss the long-term goals as well.
Okay.
Save King Arthur. I believe he's been taken to the headquarters of the Black Knights. I'm afraid I'm not well traveled on that side of the world, so I don't know its exact location. However, it's trickier to finding King Arthur than just finding King Arthur. You'll need to free him of the spell that turned him into a granite statue.
How would I go about doing that?
I have no idea. What?
Let me finish. I have no idea, but a wizard friend of mine should. His name is Wizard Crumperty, and he's very talented in freeing people from stone. Yeah, we did that in one small favor. He's in Ardun. Yeah. Okay, so Crumperty in Ardun. Okay. Retrieving the Holy Grail.
Morgan always keeps things of power near her, so the Grail will be somewhere in Keep Le Fay. However, it will be most likely disguised as a booby trap. Morgan has a thing about transmogifying.
The last time I was in Keep Le Fay, it was pretty well guarded. I don't think I'll be able to sneak in quietly.
No, that won't work. Better to break out of the jail with all of the Round Table Knights. Let them deal with the guards while you retrieve the Grail.
So I need to break out 8 Knights of jail. That would be troublesome.
Often the most complicated things have the simplest answers. Try leaving through the door. But it's locked. When has it never stopped an intrepid adventurer such as yourself?
Okay, reclaiming Camelot. I think I would reclaim Camelot from the Sinclairs on my own. How do you plan to do that? You wouldn't even defend it from them.
They don't know I've lost my magic. Besides, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. For all their snobberies, they're still spoiled brats. It shouldn't be too difficult, but the time is of the essence. I need you to break me out of here quickly. Morgan cannot alert them.
So to reclaim Camelot, I need to break you out of jail quietly.
Precisely.
Okay. So we gotta get Okay, so this guy is a vain dude, obviously. He's very vain. He's looking at his hair. Okay, look at the ball animation. You can take on the Black Knights. Let me just add them a little. Okay, so they want us to fight them. Gotcha.
Blood and thunder.
Any ideas? Please, no questions. I'm mourning for our king. Okay. Sir Lancelot. How could we escape? No, but when we do, I'm going to make those Black Knights black and blue all over. You usually leave rooms through doors, but this one is locked. Okay. Oh, there's a little hole there. We don't have a ladder, but we do have a lot of knights. Hey guys, I've got an idea. Wait. Wait. Okay, we got Merlin out. W. Okay, Merlin is out. That's good. So now I need to break all the knights out. The knight empties his pockets and hands you everything that might be useful. Thanks, I think. A ball of wool and an iron dagger. Are you gonna get us out of here? The quickest way to go is through the cell door, but I don't think I have anything to pick the lock with. Have you got any useful objects in your pockets? The knight empties his pockets and hands you everything that might be useful. Vodka? And I think he also gave me some law runes, eh? Okay. We're gonna use one of your pockets. Might be useful. Okay, so a card. Okay. Anything in your pockets? The knights hand you in your pockets. Everything that might be useful. That'll be a cute help. Okay, so an iron dagger, ball of wool, a vial, a log, a jug, a card, and a vodka. What? Yeah, I think we have to do something about this guy, because this guy looks really sussy. Wait, I got law rune and I got air rune, which means that it gives me telegenetic grab. Can I grab his mirror? Oh, wait, I got a hair clip. Oh, I wanted to grab the mirror to like make him be like, oh no, I want my mirror back. But it actually gave me the freaking hair clip. And a hair clip can be used as a pick lock. Okay, metal door? Okay, fucking A. Correct tumbler and height. Correct height and wrong tumbler. Oh, wait. Ah, okay, so 3 is correct tumbler and height. This is the correct height, but it's the wrong tumbler. 4. Correct height, wrong tumbler. Okay. There it is. Okay. That wasn't the correct combination of... Okay, we got it? Wait. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. Nice. So now we are breaking out. And we need to... Give me an O. Give me an O. Give me a U. In the moment of time it will take you to spell out Round Table Knights, you will have found the grail. Okay. So some sort of an inanimate, how do you say that? Inanimate object. Inanimate. I don't fucking know how to say that word. Inanimate, yeah. Search the table. What? Junk. What the f... What? There's a star here, chat. Crash star, world, 343 if you want to get a crash star. What? That is crazy. He didn't look at the screen? Ay. Wait, do I have to go all... I mean, I guess I can just bust through the open door, right? Okay, so let's try again. Show a... Oh, show riddle. You're jailed. You seek the Grail of Old, but no longer it is the Goblet of Gold. Among these 9, you will find what you seek, but be careful and don't peek. A wrong choice will expel you, so consider careful each clue. 3 boxes contain only air. Beware of 3 boxes, for danger lurks there. 2 hold only rubbish, but would fool you with disguise. Only 1 box holds your prize. Clues will give you the information you need. Rubbish always sits right in the danger. Pay heed. There is nothing helpful in this box's grade and height, and boxes on either end will not end your plight. A tall or small box will only bring you anger, but a square box will not put you in danger. Okay, so it's not the 2 ends. Boxes of great height. It's not these 2, because they're high. Box on either end will not end. A tall or small box will only bring you anger. I think it's this one. Just a bit of junk. 2 holds only rubbish, but would fool you with disguise. Only 1 box holds your prize. Rubbish also sits on the right of the danger. There's nothing held in boxes great height. Boxes on either end will not end your prize. A tall or small box will only bring you anger. Either end, tall, no. It needs to be square, so I think it's this one. Fuck! This guy is high as fuck. Boxes on either end will not end your plight. So not these 2. A tall or small box will only bring you anger. But a square box will not put you in danger. But this is a small box, right? It's not... This one is not square. I think it's this one, but this one is also giga small. Did I click this one and the first? I think I clicked this one first. I'm gonna try this one. What? Okay, so guys, I wanna click this one here. Wait, was that the one I clicked in the beginning? I think it's this one. Because initially I thought it was that, but that is not that. Wait, did I don't know if I clicked that one. I think it's this one. Bruv, this one. You don't have enough room to receive the... Oh my god. What? That makes no sense. Dude, it said... Chat, okay, I'm unmuting. Dude, chat, it says a square box will not put you in danger. It must have been a bugged puzzle, I think. Now I just need to get out of here and see Wizard Comperti. A square box doesn't put it there, can still have junk. Oh, okay. My name is Crumperty. I'm a wizard and an inventor. You must be Gooseman. My good old friend Citrador has told me about you. As both wizard and inventor, he has aided me in my great invention. Wizard Crumperty, Merlin sent me. King Arthur has been kidnapped and turned into a granite statue. Why would he want to be a statue? He didn't want to be a statue. Morgan Le Fay has turned him into one. Ah, yes, I see now. Why are you telling me all this? Merlin said you might be able to know how to free King Arthur. Ah, well, I don't know anything about rocks. I'm a teleportation expert myself, but there was this one time I teleported a girl right into a rock. What a miss that was. Yeah. I remember I was there. Oh, you were? Oh, well, of course you were. Well, I suppose being turned into a statue is very similar to being teleported into a rock. Let me see what we'll need. If my calculations are correct, this spell would need a bit of more oomph than the last one. Why is that? Well, before you were simply reanimating the person within the rock. This time you need to unravel Morgan Le Fay's spell first. How do I do that? You'll need King Arthur's most prized possessions. That will unravel Morgan's spell. Then you'll need a piece of granite. The same rock Arthur was turned into. Okay. That's not difficult. I already have the Holy Grail, King Arthur's most prized possession, and I know how he was turned into a granite statue. Let me just get that spell scroll for you. You don't have enough room. Ah, for Satan. Oh, fuck. Shit, I thought... Oh, man. What do I do with the spell? Take the scroll, the Holy Grail, and a piece of granite. Any amount will do to the statue of King Arthur. Once in front of him, read the scroll, and the magic should do the rest. What the f... Okay. Where's King Arthur being kept anyway? King Merlin suspects King Arthur's been taken to the Black Knight's fortress. The last time I was there, I needed to disguise myself in a bronze medium helm and an iron chain body. I might need to remember this. Well, that should get into the fortress, but I imagine you'll need a better disguise than that to reach King Arthur. He's a very important person and will be well guarded by the Black Knights. Don't underestimate them. Thanks, King... Wizard Brody. I'm wondering if you use a magical object that turned you into some sort of a statue, would it turn him back into being human? I must research that. Oh, he's still here. Go on then. You got a king to save. Okay. So, what the fuck is this? 6? Sexy Obor. Dude, somebody actually named themselves that. That is crazy. Black, black, black. Black, black, black. Where can I get granite? Is granite something that you mine? I don't know. Oh, there. Okay, this is something you mine. Okay. Cool. How does he know? Checking all the mines that you... How is that sus, chat? Oh, how do I mine granite? Let me check all the mines. Oh, that's really sus. You know what? That's sus. There's no way he's able to use his brain. That simply does not exist. Rune pickaxe. You went straight to the desert. Brother, I checked Kandarine, Valamore. What are you talking about? You are a freak. You are a freak. Unbelievable. This took me 4 weeks to figure. You are so stupid, man. Okay. Sandstone, coal, clay, coal, sandstone, granite. There. Why? I'd say. Oh, it's hot. Alright, he said any amount will do, so that should be fine. 5 kilos. Holy shit. Let's go to the Black Knight's fortress, guys, and find him. Bran, I remember when this was scary back in the day. Okay. This was a scary quest, NGL. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, please, sir, go on through. Open door. Okay. Thank you, Dodujan. I appreciate it. Inspect. Oh, there, King Arthur. There he is. Animate rock spell. It doesn't seem to work any longer. Why? Use. I shouldn't free him without having a disguise to give him, so he can leave safely. Maybe I can dress him as one of the guards. Okay. Okay, so that's a bronze mid helm and yeah, chain body, whatever. Okay, let's go get that real fast. That is insane. Iron chain body, right? Iron? Yeah, let's go. Okay, free King Arthur. Okay. Holy shit, look at him. There it is. Talk to King Arthur. Thank you. I was afraid that would be the end of me. It's no trouble, but we need to get you out of there quickly before any of the Black Knights suspect something. The Black Knights? I thought Morgan did this to me. There's no time to explain. Here, take this disguise. Very well. Oh gosh. You leave first and I'll sneak in a few minutes. Meet me back at Camelot and I shall reward you generously for your aid. Poggers. Let's go. Indeed, thanks to the disguise you gave me, I arrived back in and Merlin had kicked me out of the Sinclair children. He scared off them with a few puffs of smoke and frogs. He told them if any of them left their house, he'd turn them all into rabbits. I guess we won't be hearing a peep out of them for a while. Indeed, we at the Round Table are clearly indebted to you for your help. I wish to reward you all for help you've given us. Hey! They were freaking go boys! Magic XP, defense, a lot of defense XP actually, wow! An antique lamp, night waves training, and ground access. Okay, antique lamp, we are going herblore still, chat. I'm full herbloring the lamps. That's it. Okay, so now we did the quest, right? We finished the quest, which means that we can now do the thing we're supposed to do for the chivalry, right? So Chivalry requires 60 prayer, 65 defense, and completion of the King's Ransom Night Waves. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm assuming it's like fight caves maybe or some shit, like night waves. Yeah. I don't know, I assume we can teleport out if something is bad. Acting like you didn't Google it? I literally didn't. Okay, well let's freaking talk to Arthur and figure it out. Training grounds. What training grounds? Train daily on the top floor of Camelot before they test their skills and strength against each other. Because of all the help I've given you, I open this training to you as well. Speak to the squire at the top floor Camelot. He will explain the rules of the training ground. Okay. Greetings, brave knight. What's to the door? The door leads to the training ground for the round to the round table. Can I go in there? Of course, my lord, but I must tell you the rules first. Would you like to hear them? Yes. The training grounds is a melee combat area only. Merlin has a cast spell over the training grounds to prevent anyone using prayer, ranged, or magic. Upon entering the ground, you will fight each of the round table knights in turn. Each knight is more skilled than the last, but all have 3 different attack styles that can be exploited. There are 8 knights in all, and each will do damage not only to your hit points, but also to your combat stats. If you should die in the grounds, Merlin will teleport you back here. You will not lose any of your items. Okay, so it's a safe death. Or what? I don't understand. I don't know. I'm gonna assume it's not. And I'm gonna teleport out if shit hits the fan. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna teleport out. It's safe? No? Yeah, you guys are 50-50. I'm not sure. If you feel like you cannot complete the battle, you may exit the training grounds. However, if you exit or die, you will have to start over with the first night. If you're a great warrior and defeat Sir Lancelot, mightiest of all the knights, you will receive great rewards. 2 new prayers will become available to you, and your respawn points will be set to Camelot. Oh, shit. Well, it's a safe death. I mean, I have a feeling it might be a safe death by the way he explained it, but I'm still gonna teleport out in case. I don't know. I'm so nervous about anything like safe death, like not safe death. I don't know. I'm not sure.